that's funny.
Oh, that's not the one. Double. Here we go. All right. Um,
Hey, what's up, everybody?
where's that
Welcome
game?
to a My Retro Live Friday night.
Where's that game? I don't see it.
How's everybody doing?
Hang on, Tyler.
Oh, I hear music.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, the game just isn't there.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties.
There we go. Now it should be coming in. I don't
Hmm.
know. Whatever. Hey guys, can you hear us? You're stuck with me again for another weekend.
Oh, man. Well, not a bad person to be stuck with if you love watching games.
Yeah, you were gone for a while, but we did a lot
I
of
was.
gaming.
I was gone for a little while, and I was sorry. I'm trying to get myself a little more straightened out here in the square. The Hollywood Squares. On this edition of Hollywood Squares, um, I was at SoCal Gaming Expo, and I met a lot of you guys. Potentially, maybe not you guys watching, but just fans of the show. It was really really cool.
Thank you,
Um,
Jacobians. He's shouting out that we're sounding good.
okay, awesome. Hope everybody's having a good start to their weekend. It's Friday night. Um, we thought we'd go ahead and do Sega CD games tonight. How about you guys? You feeling it?
I am.
Um,
I haven't played this one in a long time.
oh man, I'm tempting. I'm actually really thinking tomorrow night I'm going to shoot a new video where I talk about these games, where I talk about the Batman games that we played. Um, and I because I actually have some footage of this that I've never actually let like play out in its entirety.
Hmm.
I've used clips in some of the episodes, but I think it'd be cool. You know, the new Batman movie's out, and I think it'd be a good time to do a Batman related video.
Sounds good. I never liked the for this game. I never really liked the platforming sections. So if you're unfamiliar, you play driving stages and you play
Yeah,
platforming stages. And I always really liked the driving stages because it was just something you didn't really see. I guess it kind of feels like Space Harrier and Afterburner and all that with that type of graphic engine.
yeah. The scaling, the sprite scaling is so well done. We got Jimmy Dean in the house. Cal L, what's up, man? Stephen M. Saboteur, how you doing? Who else is here? Jacobians, Mark Staten. How you guys doing tonight? Oh man, been a while. Yeah, like Manny said, been a while since I've been a part of a stream with y'all. I hope y'all have been having fun without me. I'm sure you have.
I'll
I saw
say
that.
I've missed you because it is hard to keep up on comments when when you're the only one here.
it's. I can imagine. I remember when I used to do it solo, and like, it was, it was like very like, it took a lot out of you. Actually, you'd think just playing and streaming like wouldn't really be something that was it mentally exhausting or anything like that. But when you're trying to kind of be on and you're like trying to be communicating and playing these hard games and it does it can be tough.
Well, I think I did all right playing and chatting. I've been working on that. I guess it's practice. But one thing is like I keep remembering. Oh, damn! I got to pause and I have to kind of catch up on the comments
Um,
because they're scrolling
I
by.
lost you there, Manny,
Oh
but
no,
maybe that's just on Google Hangouts.
you don't hear me?
And now I hear you.
Okay. No, I was saying that. Sorry. I
Yeah, you're good.
I had no problem playing and chatting. Right, we were able to keep conversation going, all that. But every now and then I have to remember, hey, I got to hit pause and catch up on reading. And then I'm like, oh, I don't want to take too much time away reading because then it's like, I don't know, people might get bored or distracted or something. So it's an art. I'll
Oh
say
no,
that.
it definitely is. There's some guys I watch. I don't watch them regularly, but I've seen some streamers, and they keep their energy level like super high, and they're playing these intense games, and It's like, wow, like that's hard. It's hard stuff.
It is. I get focused and I tend to drop
Hard
out.
stuff. You
You know,
got T Martin.
T
I
Mark.
got T Martin in the house. What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man?
Whoa, that's low health.
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you. Guys in the chat, just I think Jacobian said we all sound good. Probably would have heard it by now.
Manny, I
One of
can't
us.
hear you anymore. I think there's something going on with our Google Hangouts. Maybe it's my connection.
Hang on.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Well, I don't know what that's about.
I don't either.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah,
So,
you keep going. It'll probably iron itself out.
I see the waveform showing that the mixer's showing that my voice is spiking into the red a little bit. So
More than likely, it's my connection causing
All right.
issues.
it's always something.
Because the stream is looking good. Like yours is it's keeping up. But I do see me kind of like freezing sometimes. So it's probably me.
Wow, I'm really pushing the envelope here. I'm like 1 health. So
Yeah.
this game is pretty unfair, I think. The driving.
There we go.
Driving
This
stages
game's
are
hard.
Yeah, it is. I've never beaten it the full way. Like
Everybody's saying that the audio and video is working good on their end, so there you go.
all right. Sorry, it's just you.
They say they can still hear both of us good.
And you still hear me, yeah? I guess not. You still hear me? No? Yeah?
Yeah, for me through Google Hangouts, you're kind of cutting in and out for me.
Odd. All right. So we got
Hey,
a
new subscriber.
Yeah, got a notification, an alert.
Official no friendo. Thank you for subscribing.
The name sounds familiar.
No
All right,
friendo.
we beat him up. Yeah, so all right, so let me speak to the driving stages here. So they're really tough. You get like the timer, it's kind of like an arcade thing, but you don't have much health. You got to kill all these guys in the wave before the time runs out. You don't get much health back. It's one of the hardest I guess racing type games I've played. Now you go back and forth to the platform levels like this. I've never beaten the game in full mode, which is what this is, where you go back and forth between racing and driving stages, but I have beaten it playing just platforming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me put the sorry just realizing people are asking for the Streamlabs link and I had forgotten to put it in there. Let me do it as the administrator here.
Whoa.
Give me 1 second, guys, and then yeah, y'all can send some requests in via Streamlabs donation. Any donations will go to the front of the queue. We're going to be playing Sega CD games tonight. Let me get in here.
The great Sega CD.
Oh, Manny and I love the Sega CD. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure a lot of you do if you watch the show. It's one of our favorite consoles. It is without a doubt.
It gets a bad rap by the community, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Unfairly, yeah. Totally unfairly.
A lot of people rag on it. It's not that bad. It's actually, all right. The best part, I thought, was always the soundtracks. So I'd have this in my my Discman.
Hey, donation from Kevin. Thank you so much for your $5 donation, man. Really appreciate that. Here, it's actually going in there right now. The donation link. I'm going to pin it to the top. He must have found it in the description. Kevin, let me find out what it was. I couldn't quite read it on the
Final Fight
alert.
CD.
Final Fight? Oh,
yeah.
Great one. That's a great one.
Kevin,
We'll get that on. That'll be the next one. Holy cow, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, so best part of Sega CD was the Redbook audio. I used to I had a lot of the games where I would just keep them in like my stereo or Discman and listen to them.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about like, and I would do the same thing, but listening on your boombox to like Spider-Man versus the Kingpin,
Yeah,
and that was one of my favorite soundtracks. And I still, some of these Sega CD soundtracks, I still will put on just to leisurely listen to and enjoy.
yeah. It was kind of like the first time you would have recorded music that wasn't just digital, synthesized music.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least for console, I guess.
Yeah, to read his actual message, Kevin, thank you again for your donation. He said, "Hi guys, I request Final Fight CD. Can we watch the full intro of the game to appreciate that amazing voice acting?" Absolutely, without a doubt. Without a doubt, man.
I don't remember the game on Sega CD, but I'm guessing he sarcastically wants to hear the voice acting.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Totally sarcastic. Oh man, guys.
You know,
hope everybody's doing good. I saw somebody say that they had seen the most recent episode that came out yesterday. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you liked it. Hey, Mad Schmepper, thank you for your donation. Can you play Lords of Thunder, please? Ooh, that's a good one. Man, Lords of Thunder's hard, too. Like a lot of good shooters.
This is hard, too.
Man, the music on this stage is some of my favorite in the whole game.
This is some of, like, the worst platforming sometimes, I swear.
You have to, like, really... This is a chore, you know, getting through the platforming stuff, and then you're back to the cool racing scenes.
You could play the game just on one mode or the other, but you won't get the real ending, I think, unless you do it both ways.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think I ever beat any of the modes, either driving only or the full game. I know that you beat the full game because Manny actually sent us back in the day a tape of him beating the entire game. It was like quite an achievement, and I know Dad was constantly like egging you, you know, like saying, "Come on, Manny, you can do it. Like, beat it. I want to see that full playthrough."
A little bit of high expectations on cousin Manny. All right.
Oh yeah. He expected the best in gaming from you.
Yeah. There's always a lot of pressure.
A lot of pride.
Oh man, I'm just like not doing good on this guy.
Proud of his nephew.
What do we got? Bombs? Nah, that's not gonna do anything. Wait, what? Can't
Sorry,
you use
I
the
haven't
middle?
been reading the
you
comments
can.
here. Alex says, I was that kid that always had a video camera in my hand. Sega CD FMV games blew my mind. I was convinced it was the future. Yeah, man. I think a lot of us kind of felt like it was the future, and it would get better, but then it totally went away. You know, FMV games.
I don't seem to have patience for them these days. I mean, you don't get FMVs, but you get just like the rendered cutscenes, the in-game cutscenes, right?
Yeah,
for like modern games.
I mean, okay, the Sega CD was super cool for, when it was doing everything the way it was designed. Where I think FMV games wasn't initially what it was designed for. I think it was a fad that had started, but I think they made, the system with the idea of making enhanced Genesis games, taking the Genesis games and enhancing them with great music and extra stuff like this one and Spider-Man. Both did it right. Echo the Dolphin was another one that I feel like did it really well. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the one that I remember, maybe the first one I played when I had gotten a Sega CD was Sewer Shark. I fell. Gotta climb all the way back. But like Sewer Shark was all FM. Like the stage was basically a movie that you were playing in the background, and you had to just react, right?
Yeah, Sewer Shark was hard, really hard.
You know
I
who it
couldn't play
had
that
in
game.
it?
I would watch you play that game.
Who's that actor?
And that was also on the tape that you made for us. I want to point out, thank you for the donation that just came through from Mr. Awesome. Thank you. His request is Android Assault.
I used to have that. That was a fun game.
Android Assault. Was that the one that's like at the scaling, or is that the shooter?
No, it's a fight. It's a fighting game. Android Assault. No, I'm thinking of Black Hole Assault. Sorry.
You're thinking of Black Hole Assault. Yeah. I think Android Assault. I think it's a shooter.
Sylphide's a shooter.
Yeah, Sylphide's a shooter. Stellar. What is it?
Stellar Assault. I love that game, man. Oh boy.
That was on Sega CD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stellar Assault. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Playing Sega CD games brings back a lot of memories of just every game like blowing you away, sort of thing, like with what it was doing. Even some of the games weren't even like the greatest of games, but the extra technology that was in them like was so fascinating.
Yeah, were you a fan of Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah, I used to like watching my mom and dad play it, and I'd kind of try to help them. Schmupper, yes, your donation went through. I actually, I mentioned it earlier. Maybe you didn't hear me, or maybe I was cutting out. But thank you so much for your donation, Lords of Thunder. We have that in the queue. We're gonna get that on. Next game, guys, just for you watching, is going to be Final Fight. And then after that, Lords of Thunder. And then after that, Android Assault. Matt's Gaming Life, thank you so much for your $5 donation. Really appreciate that. Matt says, yo, Tyler and Manny, can we get some Road Avenger to celebrate my random purchase of it on eBay? Yeah, absolutely, man. We'll definitely do that. I don't know how much you've seen of the game, but before it comes through in the shipment for you, maybe we'll get pretty far in it. That one's kind of easy, if I remember correctly. If I remember getting pretty far in that game. That's an example of a good FMV game. Really good one. And there's Danny DeVito.
Yeah, I know. I love that it has his likeness. It's based on the movie.
It's like Danny DeVito is a boss in a Sega CD game.
Remember when you go to continue, if you lose and you get to continue?
Yeah.
It says, you don't really think you'll win, do you?
I think that's what he says, right?
Yeah, you don't really think you'll win, do you? And now, Danny DeVito from
I
this
think you're
versus
cutting out your audio. I couldn't hear you.
Danny DeVito from this versus Danny DeVito from
It must.
Game's laggy too. No, you can't hear me. You guys having this trouble too hearing me?
I can hear you now. I think it was just for some reason you cut out on my end. I think everybody said that we sound good on their end.
Well, I'll say this. Whenever I'm with you, I get lag on the emulator. All right.
Weird.
So let's
Must be too taxing.
Yeah,
let's jump into the next game. This is the first request of the night. Thank you for your Streamlabs donation, Kevin Radigan. And no, actually, let's see. Yeah, it is Kevin Radigan with Final Fight. Final Fight on Sega CD.
It's the final fight.
It's the final fight.
It's the first of many final fights. They never actually finished it. All right.
I know. It's like Final Fantasy with all these different sequels.
Final Fantasy.
I'm surprised there weren't any other game series that had Final in the title. You had Final Fight, Final Fantasy. It should have been one for every genre, like Final Shooter, Final Final Sports.
It's like they're claiming ownership. Like when RPGs finish one day, like they'll never. Oh, sorry, we need the voice acting.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got to watch this in its entirety, guys. This was part of Kevin's request that we watch the intro.
At the center of the problem is the huge gang known as Mad Gear. Mad Gear controls all of the major criminal activity in the city. When they learned of Hager's plans,
Oh, it's so bad, the narration.
bring this new mayor under their control.
Oh.
Sometime in 1990,
Oh, Kevin says that the game audio is low.
Yeah, I could turn that up.
hello, Mike Hager here.
It's hard to tell. It depends on the game.
Mr. Hager, so pleased to make your acquaintance. I believe you know who I am. Don't hang up. We have a little business proposition for you.
Business
Your daughter
proposition.
for your cooperation. And we'll throw in the regular monthly bonus to your salary we offered before.
What? What happened to Jessica? Who is this?
Not so fast, Mike. Turn on your TV.
I remember this really well.
Yeah.
You
Not
son of a-
so fast,
What have you done to her?
Mike.
Nothing yet, but we'd enjoy the opportunity. Listen to reason, man. Why make
Oh no! My thumb slipped.
Oh no, you just couldn't take it anymore.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I was.
It's all right. We got a good chunk of it.
Ah.
Jessica, my sweetheart from childhood. You know who he sounds like, the gangster, when he goes, "Not so fast, Mike." He sounds like the weasel from Roger Rabbit.
Oh no.
He sounds like, "Hey Eddie, we got a reliable tip off. The rabbit was here. So cut the bullshit."
Danny Gwen's asking, "Are you going to get the Cliffhanger playthrough, Manny?" I considered it. I actually booted it up to try it, and I did some of the. I did a level skip just to try out the snowboard levels. There are a lot of stages in that game, a lot, and I know
Oh,
I've
yeah,
beaten it
Cliffhanger,
before,
yeah.
but man, it was much. Yeah, I'd like to do that one night. Get that done. The only problem with that is I'll probably have to. Well, for one thing, I'll have to skip all cutscenes. I'll have to probably turn off the music because it's from the score from the movie. And our friends at Sony will happily issue like a strike or something against us.
Yeah, that definitely is something you got to look out for.
But yeah, I mean,
Man,
could do.
what a history with that game you have.
yeah.
Was that the one that you owned before you got the Sega CD?
Yep. You and your dad got me that. I think it was a ploy for you guys to get me that so I would have to buy a Sega CD.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, I remember that now.
But
Yeah.
unfortunately, I had the game from like my birthday in February all the way up until the the
Wait.
following Christmas. So
Yeah.
that was a long time to sit on that game.
Oh man. Yeah, guys, like that's another reason why Manny in the Sega CD episode, why he's going nuts and he wants the Sega CD so bad. It's actually a detail I left out because it's often one I forget. But he had gotten Cliffhanger before and Manny's telling me now, I'm remembering, from my dad and I, and we'd given it to him, I guess, around his birthday. And then, so that's why he's going nuts. He's counting down the days, looking at the calendar, all this stuff, because he was waiting for that Sega CD for an entire year. He knew he was probably getting it. And so,
Yeah, getting the game basically was a cliffhanger for me to see if I would actually get a Sega CD.
Oh man, it's like there's a whole little sick joke that
It's like the irony.
yeah.
I think my mom was like, "Why'd you get him that? Now I have to buy the Sega CD. You know,
Right.
She's like, I think did you guys give us the Sega CD eventually?
Yeah, we gave it. Apparently, we gave it to you. Yeah.
I think she said no, like you're gonna get it. You bought it, you could
Right.
get the game too.
She ended up getting you like a bunch of games though.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Thinking back to like watching the latest video that you put out.
Yeah.
I remember that Funko Land and playing that game. I don't remember what game it was. It was just whatever was on the machine. But I remember being there playing it. I think that was when you guys were teasing me about the girl that worked at Maggie Moo's.
It was around that time, yeah. I'm sure one of those nights. It's funny. There's actually video of her.
Oh yeah?
And that night at Maggie Moo's. Yeah.
For whatever reason, like you and your dad thought I had a crush on her. I'm like
It was really him he was having fun and playing up like the fact that you were single and
okay.
You know.
Yeah,
like
well.
I don't know. I think he was trying to get you to ask her out and stuff like that.
That would have been interesting. Yeah, I'm only gonna be in town for another couple of days.
Yeah, right. That's sending the wrong signal.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Sorry. Let me get back to some of this chat here. Ready for some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Yeah. No, we can't do that. The last time I streamed Sega CD games, we got hit with a major. They interrupted and shut down the stream because of that game.
Yeah, they're pretty hardcore about that one.
Yeah,
I've heard that from others.
Mr. Awesome says, I remember you saying your dad was a fan of the Jaguar. Did you have the Jaguar CD? Yeah, and actually, if you look really closely, freeze frame and stuff like that, you can see it in a bunch of different episodes. We had the Jaguar CD. I remember him being super excited for it, even though he knew like it was dying. It's weird because they put out the Jaguar CD knowing full well that they weren't going to do anything with it. It's almost like knowing that you had a failed piece of hardware, and instead of like not spending the money to release it, you end up releasing it anyway, knowing you're going to sell it at a loss. And yeah, the Jag CD it's very valuable and rare now, but we were one of the original of the maybe a couple thousand people that bought the Jag CD. Dad was one of them.
Did yours have any problems? Did it always work?
It always worked.
Wow.
It always worked. And it was, what was I going to say? It was, it's funny. There's two games that we played on there more than the others. And there's only like, I don't know, maybe 12 games that came out. But we played Blue Lightning quite a bit.
Well, same thing with the 32X, right? Like, not many games.
Yeah, 32X. I think 32X fared a little bit better than the Jag CD. But we had Jag CD also. So we had all of those consoles, all the add-ons. And Jag CD, see, Dad, like I mentioned before, he just loved Atari because that was like his original, So he supported anything Atari, even if it was really not that great. Jag CD, the Jaguar had some good games. I genuinely am a fan of a lot of the games on the Jaguar, including Alien vs. Predator and Tempest 2000. The port of Raiden is incredible, the shooter. And I even find charming, certain games like Kasumi Ninja. They're terrible fighter, but it's actually kind of fun. I don't know. At the time, you kind of had to be there and live it. And yeah, Jag CD, Blue Lightning, and then for some reason, Dad really latched onto the game Highlander on the Jaguar CD. It was like a MF Martin. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate that, man. You have a request? Let me know.
Did Highlander for Jaguar CD have Christopher Lambert in it?
No, it was based off of the cartoon.
There
was like an animated series that had come out, and it was like the only tie-in I think that ever came out for that animated series. It was a really clunky game that controlled a lot like Resident Evil, but it actually used polygons, and it was like an adventure, 3/4 angle, pre-rendered backgrounds type of game. Yeah, it was really, really hard to control, and Dad like wanted to master it for whatever reason. He just like was so bent on getting through that game.
Do you see this? Like, this whole subway is just full of thugs, and all the windows are broken and all this. So they're probably not having any regular commuters on here. So you think they would just shut down the subway, but they keep it going.
I know. Just shut it down. It's funny.
Like, these guys, I'm pretty sure, are not paying to get on the subway.
It's almost as if the Mad Gear game, they just like own it.
Yeah, maybe they're operating it.
Yeah, they're they've taken over the city.
Like, how does it get that bad? And why is it so bad that, like, one guy has to go clean it all up?
I know. Who is that guy, too? I want to know Mad Gear's janitor.
No, I meant one fighter.
You mean like clean up the town? Okay,
yeah, like Guy or Cody or...
I thought you meant literally.
No. I guess the whole police force is corrupt. You get to fight Eddie and eat his gum. I never understood that. His gum gives you, like, full health.
Mike Bison says Highlander was the first game to ever use motion capture. Wow. Even with Alone in the Dark and all that, I thought Alone in the Dark might have been good. Wow, that's interesting to know. Big Keith says, "What's up, everyone? What's up, Big Keith?" Diariti says Andre the Giant, or Endor the Giant. Yeah, Endor they call him. He's clearly Andre the Giant ripoff.
There's like Andor Jr., Uncle Andor, Grandpa Andor. They all look the same.
We have 41 people watching tonight. Welcome, guys. Welcome. If you can, hit that thumbs up, that like button. It does help the stream. We appreciate you guys being here. Nobody's driving the subway either, says Alex. Yeah, it's a haunted. It's the subway tunnel from Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
Kevin Radigan says they need to make a game about the Mad Gear janitor. Call it Final Wipe.
Oh boy.
That's good. That could be about something else too. Mr. Awesome says, is Manny still on Long Island? If so, has he been to the new arcade in Smith Haven Mall?
I have not been there, but I've heard about it. I really should go there. Go check it out, but yeah, I haven't done that. I'm not in a good position here. Yeah, I'm doomed. Can I start here, or do I have to go to the beginning?
I think you can start there, right?
Oh, good. No, I haven't been to like a real arcade in a while, a long, long while. But yeah, they did open up one of them nearby.
Big Keith, convention was great, man. It was really good. SoCal Gaming Expo. Did a panel. It was actually the area at the panel. I debuted some footage from the episode that came out yesterday. That was the first place people saw it. Great turnout for the panel. Lots of cool people and friends were there, including the Pixel Game Squad guys and John Riggs and 8-Bit Eric and Game Chasers and all sorts of guys. Yeah, it was really cool. It was great being in California. We spent a little bit of time. We all had dinner together. A group of us had dinner together down at this cool Japanese restaurant, and it was good times. I love this beating up my car.
I think it's supposed to be "Oh my God," right? And then they censored it. Yeah.
Cal L asks Tyler, Manny, did either of you ever own a 3DO?
No.
Manny didn't. We did. No, wait, I want to hear him say this.
Oh my god.
like, what's the point? It's just Hagar's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to beat the crap out of that car. You know, one thug out of the whole
I
group
know.
is just like, I'm
He's
just
so
going
filled with rage on the streets. I wonder where they came up with that game. He's so filled with rage that he has to take it out not just on the gang members, but just some random car.
to. And then barrels, and then the glass factory. Like, dude's got some anger issues.
They should make a Final Fight movie where literally like Hagar and they just destroy and just take their aggression out on everything as they walk through the streets. It'd be so fun. Ray Rodriguez, I did enjoy Cali. Yeah, the interesting place that I went was that Japanese restaurant. It was not far from what was the area of town? So the convention was in Ontario, California, which is like east of LA. And then we drove closer into LA for the Japanese restaurant, and I'm forgetting the name right now, but it was really good. And I'm sure there's a lot of Japanese restaurants in that area.
Look how small these people are.
I know in comparison. Oh my gosh.
I know that they're not really in the background. I'm on the same.
I guess they're supposed to be sitting down, but
yeah, but
they
even if he
definitely-
stood up, he'd probably
Yeah.
just come up to my nipple. Maybe these guys. I don't know. I like.
Oh, Michael Martino. Yeah, with your donation, man. Thank you again for that. He is asking for Soul Feast. Good one.
Soul Feces.
Soul Feast.
Actually, I like Soul Feast. That's another good game.
It is. It's gonna be a shooter night.
Yeah.
For sure. We got some shooters lined up.
While we're at it, we should do Robo Aleste.
Yeah, I know. Maybe
I know
maybe
that's
when we
one
get
of
to
your
the end of the
favorites.
queue. Yeah. Maybe when we get to the end of the queue, we can do that one, unless somebody else just requests it. But that's a great one. It'd be funny is if you played Lunar and we only played for like a little bit because it's giant RPG.
That would that's a good one. I always I'd love to do RPGs on these, but sometimes it takes so long to get into it, you know, unless you're just jumping past all the dialogue. But
Yeah.
that's
It's
the
almost
tough
like
part.
you'd have to like pick up on a save like halfway through the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, he's choking me out.
Yeah, Keith, wish you could have come too. It would have been cool to meet you in person finally, man. Wheelchair Gamer, I'd be down for that Jacobians. I'd love to meet you guys. Tyler said, Jacobian said, Tyler, are you going to come to Game On? If so, can you bring Manny? And I'll treat you guys to the arcade I work at. Honestly, I got to really pick and choose conventions. It's a lot of time away from the family, and unless they come, but that can get really expensive and stuff like that. So I'm probably not, I'm going to say. But I am going to go to Retropalooza in Houston and Retropalooza Dallas. Those are two staples of mine because they're within driving distance. And so would love to see you guys at either of those. I sold some new merch at the last one. Actually, it was a good turnout. If anybody's watching who came and bought some merch from me, I really appreciate it, man. It was we sold 8 t-shirts, which was cool. And my Retro Life t-shirts, brand new ones with the logo, and I'll probably make some more and bring them to the next conventions as well. And then some people asked me about putting them online. I gotta figure out a good method of distribution.
You know what I would recommend, because my Retro Life is a retro show. You should also have the old logo because it's retro. I like the old logo too, so I think that would be good on a shirt as well.
Yeah, just have your option: the old logo, the new logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of sticking with the old logo on the main series, just to kind of give it, still make it still be around.
Mm-hmm.
And then any other videos that we put out on the main channel that aren't the main series will have the new logo.
So you gotta be like... These guys have like an invincibility after you knock them down where you can't really grab them. I always forget that.
This stage was not in the Super Nintendo.
It was.
version.
This?
I think this was the cut one.
No, no, no. No, the cut one you're thinking about is the one with the conveyor belts, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the one after this. We could take a peek, but after this guy, we should probably move on.
Yeah. Let's see. Catching up with the chat. Are you going to PowerCon this year? Even though it's been moved to Ohio. No, I've never been to PowerCon, and I don't think I will be going to it.
Yikes.
Let's see. This isn't iRetro Gamer. D-Dub says, and he says, if you know, you know. Yeah, man.
Fine.
OG. That's an OG viewer right there. Well, actually, you're the almost OG of viewers of this channel. If you know if you call it SegaMasterSystem.com, that is by far the most OG, and that's only like maybe 300 people know it originally as that. Maybe 1,000. I don't know. I can't remember what I got up to before I changed it to Sega Channel.
Hey, little known fact, I did the Flash intros for that site.
That's right, for the old website. There's a whole story. I got to do a whole video on that at some point.
See, this is the level you're talking about, right?
Yeah, this was the cut one, yeah. The Super Nintendo game. Uh-oh, let's get rid of you, Mr. Spammer.
Naked HD. Wow. I could be wrong, but I don't think we got any spammers while you were away.
Oh, that's good.
All right,
Tom
what's...
Mix, I found you in 2016 or 17. That would have been iRetro Gamer then, yeah. And then we have reached our final branding and incarnation. There's no way I'm changing it again. Of my retro life. You know, sometimes it's growing pains. It's all about figuring out, a lot about being, doing YouTube and stuff. Just like anything, it's kind of like finding your voice, so to speak. And some people have said it pretty well. Like back when it was iRetro Gamer and stuff, even though the My Retro Life series was going on it, like I was putting out episodes, some of those earlier episodes, I really was like lost for there wasn't a good focus on what the channel was about. Like I was really spreading myself all over the place. I was doing My Retro Life type episodes, and then I was just doing like reviews on games and retrospectives and trying to be funny and like, have a comedy like other YouTube channels did and stuff. And instead of just like honing in on like the nostalgia and the nostalgic home videos and stuff like that, and our family story and stuff like that. And I think that we finally kind of nailed it with My Retro Life. For sure.
Lords of Thunder!
Oh man, we've jumped into the next game, Lords of Thunder. Thank you for this request. Came in from the Mad Schmupper. Thanks again for your donation, man. Anybody watching, if you want to add to the request line, the request queue, any donations that come through Streamlab links posted above, you will be added to the queue. We'll get your game on. Game on Expo.
This is some really good music.
Oh yeah, Lords of Thunder's famous for its soundtrack being like super rockin', like metal.
May I help you?
Wow. Yeah, so I've never played this, so I don't know what I should...
I forgot about that voiceover from that lady. It kind of scared me.
Let's buy... What's this?
Wheelchair Gamer says you were watching since iRetro Gamer. Awesome.
Let's buy a level... L plus level 1?
Oh, that's like leveling up your weapon, I think.
Life Force.
Your special, maybe? Oh, that's your life, yeah.
I don't know.
It's been a while. We had this game on Sega CD and TurboGrafx CD. They actually, the versions were different enough back in the day.
Someone did something.
Sam, thank you for your $10 donation, man. That's mighty kind of you. Much appreciated. I don't see a message tied to it, so if you're in the chat, Sam, let us know what game we can get on for you, and that'll be great. Thank you so much again.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the music is so great in this game. Did you have this game, man?
Nope. First time playing it.
Oh, first time playing it.
I didn't even know what it was.
We need to get like a button or something that like triggers, like we can trigger it so that every time there's like a new game that you're introduced to or I'm introduced to, that like we do this thing. It's like new game introduction or first time playing or something like that.
Oh man, well we'd be hitting that one a lot with some of the, or rather, we should have one for that and then another one for never owned it.
Yeah, exactly. Never owned it. Or like ones that you can beat, like that you've beaten before, like Manny can beat this one.
Yeah, so we past couple of weeks we did some fun versus rounds, and tomorrow night is Guardian Legend. If for those interested, that's gonna be fun. I haven't played that one.
Set your alarms, guys. Guardian Legend.
I think Mikey said he was gonna be available to give me guidance because
nice.
the enemy.
Can you get him in the stream like this?
We talked about it. Yeah, he said he would be okay with that, but
cool.
He's like,
and if it's easier on you, I can sit that one out because I probably have to do some stuff with the fam. So if you want to put Mikey in my square.
Yeah, we'll see. If not, then I'll just do it solo. You know, it's up to him.
What's up, Juan Garcia? How you doing, man? Good evening.
We got that one, and then I put a poll out there on the channel for Mario Brothers 2. We're going to do a full playthrough, every single level, no warp zones. But everyone's voting on who I should play as for the entire game. So I think last I checked, Toad was the character to use.
People asking for Toad. He's definitely the speedrun character for sure.
Yeah, he's very strong. He could pick up things nice and quickly. But he also doesn't jump very high.
D-Dub said, sorry, going back, the chat's been kind of active. Let me see here. D-Dub said, I'm glad you came back. I was really sad when you got rid of the other channel. Then when it popped up on Pixel Game Squad, I was like, okay, cool, sweet. Then when you were coming back, I was like, no way. I like trying to say it like you're talking. You had it nailed before though, Tyler. Experimentations are good. Okay, well, appreciate that, man. I'm glad you thought it was good. It's definitely got it. It leans more into the family story and the nostalgia now. But I appreciate each one of you guys who've been with me there in the long run. Like, there's some people that write to me on comments and stuff, and they're like, I've been here since Sega Channel and stuff like that. I even had one guy said he remembered Game Scan, which is like
I thought that was a great show. That was a good one.
Thanks. Yeah, that was, for those of you who don't know, that one was like the very first content I ever made for video game content that I made for online, and it was a different channel altogether. I did it with some friends that I was coworker friends of mine who also loved retro, and we put all this time and effort into making like a TV show quality type of thing. We did 2 episodes. They were cool. I'll have to re-upload them. Oh,
that's it? Come on. No continues?
Close. Oh, man.
Are you kidding me?
I think this continues, right?
Well, yeah, all right. Yeah, but probably like start over.
Try a different stage. Yeah,
they're going to do the red stage. Llama Bada.
Oh, Jacobian says he has Guardian Legend sealed. CIB, complete in box.
May I help you?
Yes, you may.
I don't know. Where did you learn to fly?
Oh, so that just refills me. I shouldn't have bought that. So these aren't like permanent upgrades. That's what I was hoping they would be. Goodbye, continue. Magic gem. You know what? Yeah, let's buy a magic gem.
I think Jay Mixon's quoting the My Retro Life intro. He goes, Sega CD ROM.
Yeah. That's how I read it.
Yeah. Juan says, played this on the Turbo Mini. Super fun. Yeah. Dude, that Turbo Mini is so cool. There's so many great games on it. Satoshi Miyashita was composer on these. He is brilliant. I'd say so.
I played the Genesis Mini. I have it hooked up recently because, well, the Mickey Mouse game is on it. And so I discovered, I let everyone else know, but I discovered Alicia Dragoon, which I thought was a really fun game. Yeah, I never played that before.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Alicia or Eliza.
Alicia, I think.
Yeah. Who knows the correct pronunciation of the name? Kevin says, I saw GameScan a few years after the videos came out. I really liked the Contra 3 episode. Yeah, that one's fun. Brian's in that one.
Can I not kill this dude? Oh, I can. It's very deceptive. He wasn't blinking or anything, so I didn't know if he was taking damage.
This game is super cool. Like, it's a shooter, but it's not like a bullet hell. It's more like just like a more, I don't know, like it's all these mythical lands, you know, and stuff like that. And it's a really, really good shooter with a great soundtrack.
Yes, very much.
John Jones says, awesome, you guys are back. It's good to be back. Manny never left, but it's definitely the first stream we've done as a duo in a while.
Yeah.
And I'd say we've added the turbo.
Sorry.
That was just bad. That was a really failed joke there. I feel like Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec. If you watch that show, you'll know what I mean.
Ooh. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect that to happen. See, the problem is I'm so compelled to get these gems that I'm like putting myself in harm's way to do it.
If you just now joining the stream as of late and you haven't hit that like button yet, please do. It definitely helps the stream. We got 41 people watching right now. Thank you guys for being here tonight. It's Friday night with your boys in My Retro Life. We're having a good time. It's nice. It's good stuff. I mean, Sega CD, Manny, I wouldn't be upset if we streamed Sega CD every Friday. I love the Sega CD. There's so many great games on it.
We should,
Dinosaurs.
You know what? Why don't we, I don't know if anyone would care, but Mansion of Hidden Souls. That would be a fun playthrough.
Man, that would be fun to play through that. To watch you play through that. Yeah. I love that game. I absolutely love that game.
A couple of years back. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
A long time. No, it's a video I did for Halloween on the iRetro Gamer channel. I actually covered that briefly. Played through a lot of it to get the B-roll footage.
Mikey and I played it a couple of years back. That and Flashback.
Yeah. Dude, Flashback soundtrack's great.
Oh. The Flashback soundtrack. Hey, can I have a request. Could we do Wolf Child?
Wolf Child.
We can. I like that game.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, instead of.
Well, we could end on that. I don't mind doing that. But
yeah, we can end on Wolf Child. That'd be good.
I really like the soundtrack in that game.
You know, I was gonna say actually one of Dad's favorite songs that ever was produced on Sega CD is the second level in Wolf Child, the forest. It's got this really cool song in it. It's one of his. He used to like sit there and let the game play, and we just listened to the music.
Do you know that the?
Oh, thank you, Mad Schmepper, for your donation. Mad Schmupper adds. Let's see, he just donated and he said, Mansion of Hidden Souls. Okay, he put it in there for us. There we go. Mansion of Hidden Souls from Madge Mupper.
Try another stage. Bosk. The guy.
After Lords of Thunder, we're gonna jump into Android Assault.
Android Assault.
May I
All
help
right.
you?
The guy who made Wolfchild, his son actually started the band Wolf Mother.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious.
Jeez. Oh my gosh. I really believed you for a second. I was like, that would be the coolest thing ever.
I keep wasting my special when I start out. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button.
Oh,
Wow, I'm
man.
surprised I got you on that. I thought you
I
would
was
just
ready
chuckle.
to sing the praises of Wolf Mother. Funny.
Well, the funny thing about Wolfchild is that, like, you're the son of, like, a mad scientist or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So,
Makes perfect
you know,
sense.
there's a wolf father, and I guess there could be a wolf mother.
Right, yeah. Maybe the sequel was going to be called Wolf Sister. And you play as a girl in that one. Question, Tyler, does your Aunt Michelle, I believe that's her name, still play video games? Well, her son is right here.
Yeah, well,
You can ask him.
she does. I just loaded up her EverDrive, SNES EverDrive, with some RPGs. The English translation of Mystic Arc, which is supposed to be the sequel to Seventh Saga.
Oh, man. Seventh Saga. That was your favorite RPG?
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I think one video your dad says, oh, she's playing Seventh Saga for the 7th time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the truth is, she's probably won it about 7 times, if not more.
That's funny. That's really funny.
So it's like one of those self-fulfilling prophecies.
Was that in the Game Boy Advance episode?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
It might have been.
I'm just not good at this level. This is a
Mr.
bullet
Awesome.
hell.
Mr. Awesome. Yeah, this part. Yeah, this is pretty tough.
Wow. All right.
Mr. Awesome says, I have Wolfchild on Genesis. I never played the CD version. Well, you're in for a treat. The CD version's really good.
I'll take one more level and then we'll switch it up here.
Cool.
May I help you?
I don't know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It totally sounds like the girl from the woman from Cybermorph. Where did you learn to fly?
to fly?
It really does. It might be the same actress.
Well, what you missed is when we were playing Mega Man, people were asking that I do voice acting. So the Mega Man voice I chose was the Mega Man voice from the Captain N show.
Oh, from the
The raspy voice.
Mega cool.
Yeah, that's really good. That was a good one. Mega cool. Oh, man. Oh, I know why I was surviving longer on other levels. I kept buying the health upgrade.
You know whose voice I can do pretty well, which is it's like that character because he's I can always do the Roger Rabbit voice pretty well, and you're actually the one who inspired me to try to learn how to do that. And but because their voices sound very similar, I can also really do well the guy from Mary Poppins, the Uncle.
May I
Uncle,
help you? Thank you.
I forget his name, but he's the guy that talks like this.
Oh, you mean the Mad Hatter?
Yeah, and the Mad Hatter. Yeah, I think the same voice actor. He's like,
Ed
love to
Edwin,
laugh."
I think it is. Is that it?
Yeah.
Edwin. He was in. He's also in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that
Right?
guy, that actor, always had that voice. He
Yeah.
always did the same voice, and it's very Roger Rabbit-esque.
Yeah.
So I could always do it well.
The guy who plays King Candy in
Yes.
he sounds just like him.
Yeah, he really does. It's like he's
Have
going
some
for that guy.
candy.
Have some candy.
Oh man. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite voice. It's probably like the one I could. I don't know how I'm coming out sounding, but I feel like that's the one I could do the best.
You can't. Yeah, it's funny. You can do it. I can do it really well too. But I agree. I think. Well, it's funny. I'll never forget. Like the time I was visiting, and you showed me how well you could do the Roger voice, and then I actually spent time like after I got home, like working on it because I was so inspired by it. And
Tyler,
yeah,
Tyler.
yeah, and I was like, I think I can do that too. Let me work on it, and got pretty good. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, you got good at that. I don't remember being good at his actual voice, but I remember being able to do the
yeah.
like that's all I could do. That was it.
Yeah. Please, Eddie, whatever you say.
Oh, perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect. I wasn't looking at you, and I saw Roger Rabbit in my mind's eye. This reminds me of Gradius 3. Holy cow. Look at this. All these bubbles. Remember Gradius 3?
Oh, yeah, very
bubble
Gradius
stage
3 right here.
Damn.
Yes, ma'am. Aye, aye, sir.
Okie dokie. Well, I'll take care of him like he was my own brother, or my own sister, or my own brother's sister. My second cousin, twice removed. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, man.
17th
So
cousin.
These guys watching must be like, what the heck is wrong with you? Roger Rabbit cousin.
I'll tell you what, man. Like, I think I've really just like embraced not caring at all. There was a part of me that would have been so self-conscious doing anything like this for a public forum, but I just don't care. I'm having fun.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta have fun. You gotta laugh. You can't take life too seriously. Like,
yeah.
Where's the joy in that? You're not gonna have any fun in your life.
These are all my cousins here on. I'm cousin Manny to all of them, so they're all my cousins in return.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I like that. Wreck-It Ralph, bad guy. I think we had another donation come through that I missed as we were doing Roger Rabbit. Let's see. John Johns says, well, thank you for your $5 donation, John Johns. Keo Flying Squadron. He says, what about some Keo Flying Squadron?
What about it? I'll tell you.
well, the thing about Keo Flying Squadron is... yeah, we can do Keo Flying Squadron. That's good. That's a good one. That's a really rare one. Gosh, that's like one of the most valuable games in the Sega CD library now.
You know what I appreciate about this game is that it has an auto attack. It's not like you have to sit there mashing the button like certain other games.
Right. Like the melee attack when you get close, yeah.
Well, that's nice, yeah. But just in general, like Gradius Life Force, you gotta push the button to shoot if you want to do rapid. All right, this is a bust. I was unable to finish any stages.
Well,
and what's it gonna do?
You'd never played that one, so next one up is a request from. Let's see. That was Mad Schmupper. Thanks again for your request. Great request. Mr. Awesome is next with Android Assault.
Anyone want the Marky Mark game?
Oh gosh, now we'd get flagged for that.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
well yeah, it is more of a joke, but sure.
Which for good reason. It's a good thing we're not going to play it.
Bam. Here we go.
I've never met anybody who said "Make Mine Music" was my favorite. Isn't that what it's called? Make Mine Music, or is that like some old Disney thing? I'm thinking.
No, it's Make My Video, something like that.
Make My Video, yeah.
Yeah. And what is it? Is it just that you're stitching together a music video from different canned scenes, like that sort of thing?
I think so, yeah. I remember the Jaguar CD, going back to that, had a packing title called VidGrid, which was trying to be like that. It was literally just music videos that were in a jigsaw puzzle, and you had to like put the puzzle together.
Sounds boring.
It is really boring.
The military nation Zeus has been established in the colony Olympus on Saturn's ring. Zeus equipped its symbolic machine.
That voice sounds really familiar.
And other armies with the living fighting computer Geo system.
And
then started to attack the Earth's United Nations on the planet Jupiter.
The Earth's United Nations on the planet Jupiter. Interesting.
This is a really good shooter as well. Everybody's picking a lot of good shooters tonight. The Sega CD had great shmups.
Are these all donations from the Mad Schmupper, since he's a shmup fan?
No, not all. He actually only accounts for 2. And the other one's Mansion of Hidden Souls.
Oh, okay. Someone should tell him that's not a shmup.
Yeah, I know, right? And before I forget, Mike, or was it Matt? I forget. MF Martin. Please remind me again what your game request was. I've already forgotten, and it wasn't written in your message, so I don't want to forget you.
All right, enough of this cutscene. Let's get to the game.
Let's cut scene
That
to
was
the chase.
that wasn't even the all right. That was just the intro. Speed shot. Okay. Shot.
Shot to the heart. Nope, they're gonna flag.
Yeah, I was gonna say you shouldn't do.
Good luck.
Their algorithm is good at playing Name That Tune. It's like I can name that tune in 2 notes.
Oh gosh, yeah.
You're flagged.
Another great soundtrack with this game.
It's a nice, colorful game. You know what game I had on Genesis? I never really liked it, even though I liked shooters, but it was Whip Rush. Do you remember that game?
Oh yeah, yeah, that was a shooter. Yeah, I don't think I ever owned it.
Yeah, I think I got that as a birthday gift from someone. Well, I know who it is, but no one else will, so I'll just say someone.
Mad Schmupper says that Manny kind of sounds like Manny from Ice Age, also.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Ray Romano.
I've heard that before. Someone's like, "Hey Manny, I was watching Ice Age, and guess what? There's a character named Manny that sounds like you." And I said, "What, are you kidding me?"
Exactly. No, I can see it. I can see it. The Long
Ray
Island
Romano.
thing.
Hey,
Oh, thank you
get
so
off
much,
my back, Sid.
Sold at Crenali. $10 donation. Thank you. Sold at Crenali.
What's that one for?
Let's do a cringe game. Ground Zero, Texas. Oh, man.
You want a cringe
That's a good-
game?
That's a good idea.
How about
is a
Masked
cringe.
Rider? That's a cringe game.
Oh, yeah. And
The voice
isn't that
acting's
like-
horrible.
Wasn't that one like the Kamen Rider?
Yeah, Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
That was the
And,
last Sega CD game I got. And I got it from
Oh, wow.
a retail appliance retail chain out here called PC Richard. And we would go to my grandparents' house every weekend, and we'd stop at this PC Richard on the way, because they would always have Sega CD games like just clearance in a bin, tons of them. And so we would get like for less than $10 all these games. And Masked Rider was our last one. That was like the last game that they had, the last game that we ever bought.
Man, I wish I could go back in time, like so many of us does, and just go back knowing what I know, and go to one of those bargain bins and just buy everything. And it'd be so cool just to see that, just to be able to do that. Like the whole, we've said it before, the whole Marty McFly Sports Almanac kind of thing.
Jacobians, I have not played Snatcher, but I will consider it for a versus stream, sure. Sure will.
Soul Feast, that's right, Michael. Soul Feast is the one in the middle. Okay.
So Tyler, you had missed out on the Odalis stream.
I did. How was it? Did you guys win? Did you guys beat it?
Yeah, we beat it. My save file said 3 hours 30 minutes, but when I look at the stream time, it was more like 4 hours. So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know where it figured that from.
Man, that's cool that you beat it.
Yeah, and I picked up based on the recommendations and a donation, but one of the recommendations was Anakin, which is
that's like by the same people, right?
Yeah, I tried that out. That was good. I haven't played that on stream.
I have that actually. I think I have Anakin. I never really played through it.
And the
got it
other
when it
one
was
was I don't remember. It almost felt like a Super Ghouls and Ghosts type game, but
Oh,
more of like a
yeah.
Metroidvania. What was it called?
Oh, is it Ghoul Boy or?
No, Ghoul Boy sucks.
Yeah,
that
that's
game's
not really good. I
terrible.
wanted to like that, but I didn't care for it.
Yeah, it was. So many games are bad because they
Yeah.
so many. You have to know the publishers. They'll tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. You get those good publishers and stick with them.
Yeah, Anakin Odalis Dual Pack. That's the one I picked up. It was $3, but
What's
the
up,
other
AJ's Game Room? How you doing?
the other game was. I don't know. It's gonna drive me nuts, man. What was it? I'll have to check my. You know what? In between the next games,
Like
I'll
Ghouls
check.
and Ghosts, you said?
It felt like Ghouls and Ghosts. It was.
Watch it. It was Ghouls and Ghosts Rebirth or Resurrection.
No, I haven't gotten that one yet.
Yeah.
To be honest, Ghouls and Ghosts, the Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts games really give me anxiety when I think about playing them.
Well, everybody here should know all about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys have you've seen it firsthand in Tyler's video. Well, I guess secondhand or third hand.
Yeah, second.
Yeah, I think it would be third hand, right? Because the video itself
it would
is
be- it would be
second hand, and then
third
you
hand.
guys are like watching it on YouTube. So
Yeah, yeah. Because first hand would be
you were there.
you were there. Second hand would be you.
You watched the tape.
You watched the tape of it. Third hand would be you watched the YouTube video that came
of the
with
tape.
of it. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Everybody's
funny.
watching everything third hand. What's up, Charlie Hustle? How you doing, man?
And then I guess maybe I'm watching it fourth hand because I'm recounting the memories as well.
Funny.
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too deep on this one.
Well, I think we might be. It's okay. We can get deep here. It's allowed. We're allowed to get deep. All right, time to get really deep. Let's see.
It's funny when I'm sick. If I lose my voice because I'm sick, it goes really well. Not even when I lose it. I guess when I start getting it back, it goes super, super deep, like even deeper than this.
Wow.
It's really. People thought I was like Barry White or something. Like I've gotten people like confused hearing me like that. Next time I'm
Is that
sick,
the
I'll
guy
let
that
you.
sings like "Let's Get It On" or something.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
like that
Get it
voice. Yeah.
on.
I'm not sure. I really don't know, but could have the totally wrong person.
Get it on.
But yeah, next time I'm suffering from that, I'll record it for you.
Yeah, there you go. Mad Schmupper says that Manny broke Odalis.
Yeah. Oh man, so many weird bugs. Like there were floors that just weren't working, and I'd fall through, and I fell through the floor, and I couldn't get back up. I had to like restart the game. I had to reset the game and go to like the last
Wow.
checkpoint.
See, they needed better playtesters,
Yeah,
and you could have been one of them.
I guess so. Yeah.
You were considering doing that at one point, weren't you?
Nah,
Becoming a
not
playtester?
playtest. Nah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was always intrigued by it, but I never wanted to make a career of that. If anything, it's the last thing I would want to do because I would hate playing the same game, same part of it
Yeah.
consistently.
I remember, so for a while, there was a time. Excuse me. There was a time when my dad was really trying to get Manny to move to Texas to be closer to us, and to do that, he would try to convince him to work at Midway, which had a division, or Midway was just made. They had a big area, a big.
I think I applied there. I didn't have a portfolio, so it didn't mean anything, you know.
Okay, yeah.
No one
Out
cared.
in Austin, Texas, which
Yeah.
a couple hours from Houston.
You want to get into game programming? Well, you want to get to like a known studio. You got to have published games under your belt. You have
Right.
to have a portfolio.
Sounds like the film business.
Yeah, chicken and egg sort of issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at least nowadays, getting into the industry is more accessible than ever. You know?
Yeah, I know, especially
don't-
as an indie developer.
Yeah, and you can put your game out digitally. You don't have to try to get, purchase distribution of physical media or anything like that.
Yeah.
In fact, the ones that do the best put their games out for free. They get the most audience, and their next game tends to do really well and makes good sales.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, we were talking about SoCal earlier. I don't, you guys can't see it, but I've got. I don't know if you can. I have to pull a shirt over my head, but the SoCal Gaming Expo T-shirt I picked up. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's Sonic themed.
Whoa. That guy exploded.
I love all that parallax scrolling. Really good.
Stage clear. Try the next stage. Remember, like,
Yeah.
games would have those cheesy, like, voices to just
Yeah.
narrate it to you?
It
It's
would be
almost like-
bad English sometimes, like, try next stage.
Good luck.
Feels like Virtua Fighter or something.
Yeah.
Ring out!
Power
Yeah, ring out.
Ah, I died. Alright, what's next on the list there?
Next up is okay, we got a $5 donation for Matt's Gaming Life. And he said he requested Road Avenger, which I'm hoping is not copywritten, but we'll give it a try. Like
Road Adventure, then Mansion. Okay.
I don't think that came from like an anime or anything, right? Like it was only the Sega CD game, I think, right? Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out the hard way.
Yeah, so if we suddenly go offline, good night, everyone.
Well, you know, it was interesting when that happened when I did Power Rangers. It actually the stream stayed up, and finally, I shut down the whole Power Rangers thing. And once I let it like just kind of sit there for a while with it offline, like it kind of automatically came back. And it was I just had to wait it out.
Wolf Team, another Wolf Team game. Like,
Yeah,
I think Wolfchild is Wolf Team.
yeah, they did Wolf Team. Wolf Team did Wolf Child. I never really put Wolf with it, like because it was.
I
Wolf
think,
Team, Wolf
hang
Child.
on. I think this is way too loud over us.
Yeah. Yeah, bring it down.
There we go. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you play Final Fight. You have to bump it up.
For real.
I've never played this. What is it, Mad Max? Like,
So this is one of those like almost rhythm kind of games where you gotta push left, push right when it tells you to. Like
all right. Like Mass
What do they call that? I don't know why.
Quick time
quick
event,
ta-
something like
quick
that.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Quick time event. Wheelchair Gamer says, I'm 37, going to be 38 on the 23rd. Do you guys think it would be too late for me to get my degree in game programming?
Nope. Well, to get a degree in it, I guess, like, I never really thought of that. I don't know. Sure, you could learn it and get a degree, but do you have any programming background? Technically, if you do, then you wouldn't need a degree. You know really everything you need to know.
Dan Wynn says it's just an FMV game like Time Gal. And then Jacobian's Backstep says, yeah, I highly doubt that Toei is going to have a plus. Wheelchair Gamer, it's never too late. I'm turning 40 in September, and I'll be graduating with my master's in human resources, says Dan. There you go.
All right,
Listen to this song.
I'm jumping ahead on this.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know how long that's going to go on.
D-Dub says it's never too late to do anything.
No use. Left, right, turbo, brake. You can actually speed it up? Okay, I thought it was a fixed video.
Huh. I thought so too, but I guess I don't remember that. We had this one. This one is really good. You'll hear people tell you online and say, it's
Oh,
one
yeah,
of
look
the
at
better
that.
FMV games.
I could speed up. I pushed right. I don't know what happened. All right. That didn't count.
Yeah.
This time I'm not going to speed up.
Rewind.
Whoa. Do I have to like keep pressing it? Do I hold it? All right, there we go.
I think it's just a tap. Like one time.
Oh, you don't have to turbo and brake. All right.
Oh,
So they'll
yeah,
tell
there's
you
gonna
when
be-
to do it. All
Yeah,
right.
they'll say, yeah.
I thought turbo and brake was up to me to figure out, like Dragon's
See,
Lair or something.
what was good about this game was, well, it had great animation, and it was actually really big, the resolution on the screen. It always looked really good for Sega CD. A lot of times they shrink it really small, but this was actually really well done.
Yeah, a lot of the videos in Sega CD, they're... Oh, I thought I died. They're so grainy because they're trying to be photorealistic, and they're movies, but like this is an animation for all intents and purposes, so you got some good like cel-shaded artwork.
Yeah, and I believe this had a release on the Amiga or the CD32 or some other console in like Europe where it had even better bitrate resolution.
Watch out, ladies. Alright, gotta get ready to brake. Right. Left. Left.
It's a fun game
Right.
to watch. It's pretty exciting.
Right.
Actually.
Left. Wow. I'd love to see this from like a top-down view. Or like outside.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really well designed FMV game.
Yeah, I'll continue. Of course. They're gonna start me over. Ugh, why do they do that? Not fair. Alright, let's see. I got the hang of it. Did you say a well-timed FMV game?
Well designed.
Oh, well-designed. To the right. So, did you ever finish this?
I want to say we got really far into this one. We played this one and also the helicopter one, which I'm forgetting the name of right now. Maybe you guys can tell me. I think it was the same company, maybe Wolf Team, put it together, and we got really far in this. I remember we really worked at it. Oh, Mikey's in the house. What's up, Mikey? Cousin Mikey, everybody.
Mikey. Alright, we're right back where we were. It's kind of cool, though, that they have unique death scenes depending on where you are. Death animations.
I know, yeah, I really like that. Like Time Gal. Yeah. What's up, what game before? I always say I like your name.
Yikes.
What game before?
Zoinks. Whoa.
Zoinks.
This is so ridiculous.
I know, I love how over the top everything is.
Popful Mail, anyone?
Oh man, Popful Mail. It's one of my favorite Sega CD games by far.
I liked it, but I remember being initially disappointed in it because it was from Working Designs, and we had come to know Working Designs to make turn-based RPGs.
Turn-based RPGs, yeah.
Yeah.
It was right up our alley at the time because we were all about the action games. So that in essence was also a really good bridge for me to start getting into RPGs because it was action platforming but with RPG elements. And the first RPG that I ever got was Aunt Michelle, your mom. She got me Super Mario RPG. That was my first.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't
That was
have Lunar? Was that?
Oh no, yeah, I take it back. So that was my first turn-based RPG. Was Super Mario RPG, and my first RPG was Secret of Mana.
Ah.
And then maybe Illusion of Gaia we also had. But my first straight up like turn-based RPG that I owned was Super Mario RPG. And then it was a few years later that I got Lunar complete on the PS1.
Yeah.
We'd rented it. We had rented the Sega CD one and maybe even watched you play it, but I didn't actually like own and love Lunar until the PlayStation era. Yeah, this is
Really?
super cool. Just the way this is designed. I love it. The helicopter chasing you.
I thought they didn't really give me much time to react before they told me I lost.
Oh yeah, Mikey. Yeah, Cliffhanger would probably give us some problems with the copyright.
I mean, I could shut the music and all that. I don't know.
Maybe.
Dude, there's like no time when that turbo comes up. It's just like instant death.
41 people watching. Hope you guys are having a good time tonight hanging out with us. We are definitely having a good time hanging with you. If you are just now joining, definitely hit the like button. And let's see how many people we can get in the stream tonight. That would be great. See if we can... I think the most we've had here on My Retro Live was like 45 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mikey, definitely be cool it could be cool to get you on camera, you and Manny tomorrow playing Guardian Legend. He can beam you in.
We did it.
Google Hangouts.
Guardian Legend tomorrow night. 10 o'clock
Be there
Eastern.
or be square.
Yes.
That should have been Square's tagline for their games.
Be there or be square.
Be there or be square.
So in between our Friday and Saturday games, so like it's pretty much that Saturdays we're doing those versus episodes, which you guys have been a lot of you have been a part of, where I'll try to sit down and complete a game start to end, hopefully in one night, maybe two. And then Fridays, like now, will be, if Tyler's available, we'll do something like this together. Otherwise, it'll be another, I don't know, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
But then during the week, I'm trying to be a little more proactive in just streaming like backlog stuff. And I made mention to it in the last streams, but I'll be on my Twitch channel trying to do that. So I'm playing Origami King. I'll start that, and maybe Monday. I've been doing all the graphics and stuff, and then I'm trying to wrap up my Gears of War 2. My Gears of War 2 playthrough. I'm at the last chapter, so that should be fun. But gives me
so cool. I forgot how cool this game is.
Yeah, it is. The guy jumps on the hood.
The car, yeah.
Sometimes these cutscenes, I'm not sure if I died or not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like super cool. I love that.
Wow, we did it. Very
Yeah,
good.
beat the level. Beat the game. Game over. Now stage clear. Yeah, this is a good one. If you're going to get an FMV game on Sega CD, I definitely think this should be one of them.
Yes. So if you're interested in watching on Twitch during the week, subscribing, something like that, Cousin Manny at Twitch. My name is right there.
We can put it in the in the chat here. Let me see.
It's also under my picture here on the video. So.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Unless you want to link to it.
Yeah, I'll link
directly
to it.
But yeah, it'll be for those. There's some games that I'd like to do, but it just doesn't make sense to do it trying to get it done.
I love your avatar.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
I was playing around. Doesn't like some of them are just longer games like RPGs that just isn't for everyone. So if you're into that, interested in that, that's where I'll be doing it. I just can't make this turn.
Here's the link, guys. If you want to right click, so you don't leave us here right now. Right click, and you can follow Manny on Twitch. I
think Mikey should start his own for his RPGs. I think. Wow.
Actually, let me know too, Jacobians or Manny, if that link went through that I posted. Because sometimes I'm actually not logged in on the live account. And
I didn't
it
see
doesn't
it.
like links. You didn't see it?
Well, I don't know. Last I see is Mikey said something.
You don't see on my retro life. Okay, let me see. The link is. I'm not going to put the HTTP in the front.
Well, you could just do twitch.tv/Cousin Manny.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
You know what? I don't know. I just can't get. The timing is like not good on this one here.
We can change the game.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to because this is the last life anyway, until and last continued.
The next one will be for it's gonna be Sulfies for Michael.
Look, I'm in a building driving.
I know.
Man, this and now Space Channel 5. You guys, you're building up my backlog. That's for sure.
Go. Manny wants to beat this one.
Because I feel like I'm getting pretty far, so I'm like, it's doable. I feel it. It's within reach.
You can do this one.
Yeah.
If you could do Space Channel 5, you could do this one.
Yeah, I still have that save game. Gotta get back to it. Yeah, I'm excited because I think we'll have a lot of fun on these streams in the coming weeks because I got a ton of old OG Xbox games next to me that I think some of them will be fun to play.
For sure.
I would love to play Kung Fu Chaos.
I mean, that one's fun. The OG Xbox, man, it has a lot of really good games.
All right, what was the next one? Soul
Feast. For a request from Michael Martins or Michael. I don't know if you're still here in the chat, but thank you again for your request.
Soul Feast.
This was the packing game with the Sega CD. And it blew us away with its amazing Red Book audio.
Was it the packing? Okay, not for me because I ended up getting it later.
Yeah, you had the Model 2. And yours had Sewer Shark, right?
Yep. I ended up getting this later, though.
Yeah.
All right, so that Switch game that I was talking about is Demons of Astaborg.
Another Wolf Team game.
Yeah, Demons of Astaborg is that the one game like I was saying from Switch that has like Ghosts and Goblins.
I've heard some good things about that one.
Yeah, that was the donation. So I'll be working on that so we could play that one. I'm not sure how long it takes, but of course the goal is to try to do it in one night.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry, what were you saying about Wolf Team?
Yeah, Wolf Team was a big distributor for Sega CD. I always forget that, and I think they worked on a lot of the like the anime cutscenes. I love this soundtrack. I use this song in a video.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah. It's such a good soundtrack. Stage 2 in particular is like one of my favorite tracks.
I guess we'll have to try to get there.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
This game had a stage select code, if I remember correctly. What's up, Malta Master? Thanks for joining us tonight. Hope you're having a good night.
Is he from Malta?
Mikey says we should play Castle Crashers together like old days. Maybe I'll head over to your house one day, Manny, and we can stream it.
Castle Crashers?
Yeah, on the Xbox Live, the Xbox Live game. You remember that, right?
Oh, I remember. It was like the beat 'em up.
The beat 'em up, yeah. That was that's the game we used as the soundtrack for Invisible Mikey 2.
Oh, right. Yeah.
One of the short films we made back in the day.
Invisible Mikey 2. That I remember that one. What's the matter, Mikey? You never seen Teen Wolf 2?
Bye. Mikey just goes bye, and then we didn't have enough time to finish like the full story that we wanted to do. We were getting tired, and I just was like, okay, let's just have Mikey like say bye, and like we'll just end it right here. And it's still, it's just as silly as the first one. And there's so many people right here listening to us who have no idea what we're talking about.
I remember when we were doing that Teen Wolf 2 line, he just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah,
he just could not stop laughing, throwing me off completely. So then I start laughing, then Tyler starts laughing.
I thought you were going for the Roger Rabbit line when you just said that. I thought you were saying, you can't stop laughing. You know what happens when you can't stop laughing? One of these days, you're going to die laughing.
The judge is like, what does he say? You idiots are going to end up dead like your stupid like hyena cousins.
Hyena cousins, yeah. Oh, man.
Merry-go-round broke down.
Yeah. Quite a loony selection for a bunch of reprobates.
I always liked when Roger's looking out of the little peephole, I guess, in the wall, and his eyes knock down the ketchup.
Yeah. Is that a rabbit in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oops.
Cut the jokes, Dolores.
I had a rough day. Continue. Yes, please.
The enemies in this game feel like very Gradius, says Mikey. Yeah, this game has a Gradius vibe.
Gradius.
Wheelchair Gamer says, I also have a Model 2. Ooh. Dan says, shave and a haircut.
2 bits.
Oh, man. I think my favorite...
Ooh, I thought that was a power-up. Guess not. Sorry, yeah. What? What was your favorite?
My favorite line from that movie's got to be when Judge Doom turns into a tune.
You remember me?
Like, when I killed your brother, I talked just like this.
Man, that was creepy.
Oh, man, it used to freak us out. I knew that lame freeway idea could only be cooked up by a tune.
Not just any tune. Wow.
Yeah, man.
I always got creeped out by watching his eyes pop out of his head. when he fills up on the
the
oxygen.
springs that he's got. He's such a creepy villain.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the fact that he's a cartoon that like murdered somebody, and he's a judge,
And he murders Toons as well.
Yeah, and he murdered. Yeah, he's just so messed up. He's.
Yeah, I wonder what like the backstory is. Like, is he just,
Yeah, like who created him? If he's a cartoon, he had to. Be
yeah,
as a villain.
someone made him a villain.
Like so. It's interesting. Yeah, man, they could be a whole movie based on the backstory of Judge Doom.
They shoot when Eddie so many frustration parts in that movie, but I know it's just part of the storytelling. But when Eddie shoots the bullets, and which way did he go? I don't know.
Dum-dums.
The only one that did the job was the one he wasted on the bottle, the Tomahawk guy.
Right, yeah.
Man, that's the one you want to send after Doom, not those other geezers.
Yeah. But it was a very symbolic moment of him giving up alcohol.
Yeah, he's off the sauce for good.
Giving up his vice.
Try it one more time.
Yeah, we got to get to stage 2 here.
Isn't this stage 2? I thought it was.
Maybe you were on stage 2. Sorry, I've been thinking about Roger Rabbit too much. Jacobian says, I think Who Framed Roger Rabbit was my first Laserdisc that I purchased with my own money. And no, I didn't try to pause at that scene. Yeah. That's a famous scene.
Now, is that only on the Laserdisc version? Did they...
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think it was in the original theatrical release, and then the Laserdisc, and then, Disney literally airbrushed it.
Oh, really?
Future.
So
it actually is a real thing.
He wasn't wearing anything underneath, huh?
Right, yeah. I don't think there's, like, detail or anything, but, like, I think it's clear that there's, nothing there. I think the artists were, they're probably bored. A lot of that stuff got snuck into Disney stuff because there was no way back in the day. Nobody ever thought, like, people would be able to pause this with, like, HD clarity.
Yeah. Boredom. Hey, Walter, wouldn't it be great if you could I bet you $10 you can't slip in like a dirty scene, a dirty frame into the movie. Oh yeah, watch me.
Watch me. The guy's name is Walter.
Oh well,
pretty close to Walt.
Yeah. It's all Walt's idea, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just it.
Afterthought 55 says, any plans to do a Genesis stream soon? Yeah, that would be great. I think we haven't done one. Yeah, we did Super Nintendo, we did NES, we did.
We'll start that one with Tasmania. How's that?
That's good. Yeah, that's a good idea. We were talking about that the other day.
Can't kill these arms. We should, you and I should try to 2-player Toe Jam and Earl one night.
Oh yeah, on the Switch.
Yeah. All right. I died.
Be great.
What's next up? Mansion?
Oh yeah, the Rescuers Laserdisc also had the dirty picture in the background when they take off. That was a big to do. They all those copies of it got recalled, and there was a big uproar and then I read that that wasn't in the theatrical release, that somebody slipped it into the VHS release, or maybe it was in the theatrical release. Maybe you can correct me, Jacobians. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Next up is I don't remember what we got a donation here from Sam. It was a blank message, and I don't recall what it was.
We could figure that out. I'll start with the next one, which is Mansion.
Yeah, Mansion of Hidden Souls. Yeah, Sam, if you're still watching, let us know in the chat what you'd like us to get in there for your request, and we'll do it. I totally am blanking on if you said anything at all. I feel like you did. But yeah, just let us know. But we'll do Mansion of Hidden Souls. Mansion of Hidden Souls. This comes from Mad Schmupper. Mad Schmupper. Hopefully you've been having a good time, Mad Schmupper, with all the shmups we've been playing.
Mad Schmupper. Costanza.
They should redo the line from the Goonies, and he says, "You shmup,
Oh, yeah.
you shmup. Do you really think I'd be stupid enough to kill myself?"
This is actually kind of a warped story.
Oh yeah,
Kinda
everybody
dark.
got turned into butterflies. And he's
Well,
like
spoiler. Hey, man.
well, that is a spoiler. You're right. My bad. But I keep thinking that everybody's played this game. It's so funny, but you're right.
Near the elm tree. Remember, she said that there's ghosts there.
Oh man, this game used to creep. Manny, you remember that room you get stuck in with all the weird, like gears turning, and it looks like you're in hell.
Yeah, it's like under the house or something.
Oh my gosh!
But
Yeah.
this game, like at one point, the hunter, I think he's called,
Yeah,
he just like chases you through the house, almost like a Resident Evil game.
I know. That's the freaky part. That's near the end of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and you got to do it in time. You got to get out.
Now I remember spending money on this. Now your dad loved it, right?
Yeah,
I remember
he did.
spending money on this based on his recommendation and being so disappointed when I brought it home and beat it in 45 minutes and realized
Yeah.
that was all there was to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember the discussion y'all had
yeah.
about that.
I'm like, that's it? I wasn't too thrilled by that.
He was shocked that you beat it so quickly. Guess he shouldn't have been though.
It's
It
not
took
that.
us longer.
It's not really a cryptic game, is it? I didn't think so.
No, I think there's a lot of. If you're not used to these kind of games, then it could take you longer. But no, it's
Yes.
definitely a short game. You know what's ridiculously short is
Where
its sequel
am
on the
I?
Saturn.
How can this be?
That
There was
version
no
is
mansion
insanely
here
short.
before.
Really?
Yeah, like it's almost like an insult.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So there's a game called Seventh Guest that is almost feels like the same thing.
Dude, this game is creeping me out again. Like it's bringing back all sorts of memories of being scared of it. 'Cause there's something about the grainy graphics and the storyline and the weird sounds and visuals. It was very haunting. And I swear Resident Evil totally ripped this off. This whole room is based off. It's basically the Resident Evil room in the mansion.
Yeah, the lobby or whatever.
Yeah, the main kind of room. It looks just like this. Oh, the music. Creepy, creepy, creepy.
Don't have a key. Need a key.
Do you remember the way to go and everything?
Yeah, a little bit. I know I'm in the right room. And yeah, so there are butterflies all over the house.
Oh, wait. I want to read this
Okay.
comments here. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm thinking out loud. Talking. Yeah, thinking out loud. Yeah, Bayman. Yeah. Play some World War III, says Bayman. We're going to escape from the real world. Thank you.
Yeah.
D-Dub says, spoilers don't apply to 30-year-old games. People got to get over that. D-Dub, if you don't know, Eris dies in Final Fantasy VII. Too bad. Should have been there in 97. Ovalindo says, with the way the world currently is, not to get into that, of course, it's nice to have something like this that reminds me what joy there is to be had. Oh, great. I'm glad, man. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hey, what little joy we can bring into any of your lives by playing old games and hanging out. We like it. We like to do it too. We're thankful. John says, well, he is the king of games. Mr. Awesome. I have this on Saturn. Yeah, it's really short on Saturn, isn't it? Did you play through it?
Wait, it's the same game? I thought you said it was a sequel, right?
I can't remember if it's a remake or I thought it was a sequel.
This is Hidden Souls. I think it was like Lost Souls is the other one, right? Mansion of Lost Soul. No.
Isn't it Legend of Hidden Soul or I forget the name of that one. Yeah, it's something different in the title for sure.
Jacobians. Do I have my Xbox or something? No. Because I'm running on an emulator. I'm using RetroArch and I have achievements turned on. So when you hear the jingle, that's me unlocking an achievement.
Madge Mupper says, "This is creepy stuff." Yeah, guys, this is a creepy game. If you've never played Mansion of Hidden Souls, you're going to see some creepy stuff in here. It's like really just the atmosphere, and especially if Manny gets to that one room that we were talking about earlier, it's super creepy. Video Game Chaser, what's up, man? Says Yo Yo Tyler, what's up, bro? Hope all is well. All is well. Hope all is well with you.
It's unusual that we have two guests in one evening.
Isn't that like the lady from Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Magic of Dispel?
Yeah, Magic of Dispel.
You must be the brother of the little girl visiting here just a
Uh-oh,
while
that's a
ago.
Russian accent, right?
You
No.
have no
Sorry, don't mean to get into it.
You do
I'm
not
just
have the
joking.
same intention as that of your sister.
Blue Butterfly.
D-Dub, I love that feeling, Tyler. You can't get that back or recreate it, get it from something now. That creepy feeling you have due to this game is etched into you. It's enough to make you quiver. I know, man. It's really true. Like as Manny was playing, like going through that door and just like seeing everything again. Like it's etched in me. I remember being so creeped out by everything in this game, hiding my head under the pillow as I watched my dad play this. Like it's all etched in, like you said.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, go ahead.
I was thinking about games that. Can I go back in that way, please? I go back around. Games that give you anxiety, or like gave me anxiety. And for me, I recently replayed through Tunnel Runner, and that game, that's an Atari game that I played as a kid when I was, I guess, maybe 3 or 4. I don't know. It was one of the Atari games we had. And you're running through a maze. It's first person, and there are these monsters that make horrific sounds as they chase you, and they eat you. And yeah, the death scene is like they're basically eating you in the death scene.
Yeah. And for an Atari game to pull that off, it was like super. I could see it being super traumatic.
Yeah, just so many. So all right, so this I remember this game kind of giving me the same sort of anxiety.
Well, yeah, there's always that feeling that something's right behind you in this game. This definitely had a lot of tension.
Oh, the hint
Thrived on
here.
anxiety. Oh man, and you go into that, and that's what brings you into. Oh no, it gives you the clue. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the clue. So we have to go find the wardrobe, wherever that
Wheelchair
is.
Gamer says, "Hey Tyler, somebody said I should get Manny a Burger King crown because he's the king of games."
Oh boy.
Oh man.
I think we talked about last time about my love for the
That would be
game
funny.
Sneak King. So I would embrace it.
You should dance around like the Wiz from Seinfeld and be like, "I'm the king. I'm the king.
Look at this place.
Nobody beats me." Plus Ultra Adrian, what's up, man? Says it looks like a budget Resident Evil. It was
Yeah.
before Resident Evil. By about 2 years.
Since I've had a human guest.
Maybe
Most of
3.
the humans that wander into this mansion become butterflies.
There you go. She spoiled it for you.
So creepy. Just the like tone of this game and these like creepy butterflies telling you the story and
I like that sound for when you find the key. It's very like mystery.
it sounds like a TV movie from the 80s.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So now we got a key. Let's go open a door. Oh wait, you know what? Before I do that, let's just check
Would
in
I ever
here.
consider making Mario Maker 2 games to challenge each other?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
So someone had mentioned that last time. We should make levels
That would be
that.
fun. Yeah, we play each
Yeah.
other's levels.
Yeah.
I know Hallie, my daughter. I know she'd really get in on that. Manny, I told Hallie that Lana beat Castle of Illusion,
Oh yeah.
and she was like, oh, "Really?" Like she was shocked, couldn't believe it.
She really like. So she beat it on practice, which is like the easy mode.
Do I sense a
It's only a
guest?
couple
Yeah.
levels, but I got to watch the progression of her holding a controller. Only just she would push the right button, just like she'd push let go, push let go. So you'd see Mickey just inching slowly. I'm like, no. So hold it down. So she figured that out. And I'm like, you got to jump, got to push C to jump. So she figured that out. Then she learned how to butt blast the guys. Then she learned how to jump onto ledges, and then she learned how to throw the items. And so it's been very satisfying to watch her figure it out and to
Really
successfully figure it out, right?
Yeah.
And she was having so much trouble on like the first level. Then all of a sudden, I wasn't paying attention, but then all of a sudden I heard the music for like completing the level. I'm like, what? What's this? Yeah, she beat the level. I'm like, wow, that's cool. So then, same thing with like level 2. She was stuck there.
That's super cool.
And then she ended up again getting through it. Third
Why are
level,
you here?
same thing. And then
Do you want to become a butterfly too?
she learned how to like cross the bridge without falling down, jump the big gaps. Yeah, it's like amazing to me because I guess I take it for granted, but she has the desire to succeed in it. So to see her persevere and get it done.
It's his daughter that he's talking about.
Where that came from.
Yeah.
I hope it's useful to you.
Yeah, so she's 3.5, and
it begins, like you said. It begins.
She plays the Castle of Illusion, and for a while she enjoyed watching me play. She would ask me to play. It was Human Fall Flat, which is like a physics sandbox game, some minor puzzle elements. But now she plays it. She still has me do some things for her, but she like narrates how to play it. Like, go there, pick this up, use it here.
It's only gonna excel from here. Oh, there's that creepy painting.
Huh?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Doesn't that warp you? I think it warps you.
Yeah, if you inspect it, I think you could fall into the dungeon that way.
Yeah, let's try it. Make it interesting.
Guys, this part used to scare me so bad when I was like 7 years old.
It's probably that laugh.
Yeah, that's him. Go to the painting. Oh my gosh.
This music in here, ready?
Dude, this is nightmare fuel right here, guys. Ready? Oh my gosh. And you have to figure out the right candle to blow.
Yeah.
To get out.
Oops. Oh, I think I push forward something, no? Yeah. So, like...
hairs on his neck standing. Yeah.
This is
bringing back...
Like, for me, you'd end up playing this at night. And...
Yeah.
At night in the dark, you have this paranoia, maybe a little bit of claustrophobia because you don't know. To me, that's how it feels when there's darkness around me. I can't see what's there. It just feels like I'm closed in.
they're saying, "Look at me. I'm like scared right now." I was. The fear is real.
Scared.
I wonder if we should we move on to the next game?
Yeah. I mean, it's just going to be this throughout the rest. Which
no, I mean it purely based on just for the sake of time. But this was fun to see. I love this game. I do. It's definitely a creepy one.
Tyler, you scared?
I'll be back. Let me see. Next game is gonna be I don't think Sam ever got back to us, so let's go ahead and do Keel Flying Squadron would be
Right.
next.
Right. Okay. I think. Yeah. Do this. It's Ground Zero Texas after that, and that's all we have. So.
And then we
Unless
could end
Sam-
with Wolfchild.
Yeah, unless Sam gets back to us.
Right, right.
So yeah, we'll stop there.
Man, a lot of good games requested tonight.
In the 8th
Not a
year
dud
of
in
the
them.
Edo era, Japan neared the end of its feudal period. The shogunate facing an uprising by the anti-government movement.
It's another one
Here
of
we go.
those.
One of the rarest, most valuable games
As the French were unwilling
on a
to
Sega
assist,
console.
the government turned to the American delegation that was visiting Japan at the time to
It's a good shooter.
negotiate the Japan-U.S. peace treaty. You see, America was known as the country which had established a unique scientific technology by combining its native Indian shamanism with alchemy from Europe. It was the utilization of this science which had allowed an infant
You know, I don't
nation to grow
remember
into a military
this narration.
giant in only 1 century. The American delegation's military entourage with its 20
Were you talking about Surgical Strike earlier?
enough to defeat 3 major armies of the anti-government
Helicopter
no, I
game,
mentioned-
something like that.
We Stellar Assault. I know we talked about.
As a result of this military intervention, as well as the
I'll say
peaceful
2 more
warfare
games
enforced
after.
upon the shogunate by the
I'd like to do
Soviets,
Stellar Assault as
Japan
well.
moved ever closer
Okay.
to becoming
Yeah,
a
and
military
what was the other one? I forgot.
Wolfchild.
Wolfchild, right? We'll end on Wolfchild, but we'll do Stellar Assault before it because
Unrelated
I
to
haven't
these
played that in.
historical proceedings, deep in a mountain
Jeez,
north of the
191
capital city
Desperado.
were the
What's up, man?
descendants of the ancient
Been watching?
gods,
He says, "Good
protecting
choice."
their ancestors' secret
It's a
treasure.
good. Yeah, this is a
Now
good
through
one.
the
We've had a lot of
ages
great shooters. I think
Now there remain
most of the
only
best
old
shooters that
memories.
came out on the Sega CD were requested tonight.
Jumping in.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, just sometimes some of those videos take so long. I used to love
Yeah,
watching them, but like in my older age, I'm just impatient.
Yeah, they're super long and drawn out.
They were stealing the key from us. You went to get a snack, you fool. Ow! You don't have to get dinky key. You don't understand anything.
It's like child
It was
abuse.
Dr. Poon who stole it from us. A
The woman's
super
voice.
raccoon.
Do you ever
His
play
IQ 1800. Can you even guess how important that key is?
Oddworld Munch's Odyssey?
What is the key for?
Only a little bit of it.
Secret treasure.
Then what
The
is
voice of the old woman sounds like the doctor.
The only thing I
Oh,
remember
okay.
is,
It's probably a man doing it.
Yeah.
I wonder what it is.
Dr. Poon wants to use the Ark to turn this planet into a raccoon world.
Hey,
Or
what
I don't know. Maybe it is
What
a woman.
fool you are. It was totally your fault. You know that. You really should.
No, it's a man. That's got to be a man, like doing falsetto.
Oh, here we go.
Music might be a little loud.
Loud or low?
It might be a little loud for people.
The music? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot louder than Mansion of Hidden Souls was on my end.
But is it too loud? Because it sounds okay on my end here.
Not sure. Maybe people can tell us.
Yeah, I'll drop
Doug
it
is
over.
real. What's up? What's up, Doug is real? Are you keeping it real, man? Mansion Mapper, I don't think we have the 57 titles that are exclusive to Japan. No, I don't think we have.
No, I only ever downloaded for Sega CD just the English games. But I don't know. I would look into it, especially if it didn't need a translation. Because I think I had gotten some at some time, and there was like Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4 or something like that, and it was all just
Oh,
Japanese, and I couldn't understand it. And that's a hard
Okay.
enough game as is.
Everybody's saying that the sound is good now, that it was a little loud.
Okay.
Another great shooter with a great soundtrack. Sega CD and TurboGrafx CD, they had the best shooters so far.
Look at this guy.
Or TurboGrafx in general, I should say. Yeah. This game had a really great sequel on the Sega Saturn in Japan. It was a combination of shooter and side-scrolling platformer, that one. And Joe Redifer from GameSack actually owns my copy of that game. It's not mine anymore, it's his, but he bought the one that Dad bought years ago.
You're right. I think this is the 4th shoot 'em up.
Yeah, it's been quite a shooter night. Yeah, they don't make games like this anymore, I tell you.
Actually, well, okay. There's some niche games that are like this, but I would argue that they're not as fun.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really encountered too many of them that are, that give off this kind of vibe with the Red Book audio and the...
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like, something about the combo. Red Book audio meets the pixel art. And
I had on the Vita, I had a shooter... It's like, had something to do with a hamster. You're basically a flying hamster and... Just all
really?
This ridiculous stuff happening, which, by the way, I have to, I guess, hack the Vita so I could get it to stream, because that would be a fun one to. I mean, yeah, we could play through that game one day. I would have to, like I was saying, hack the Vita. Aya Pal, one of the viewers, gave me a guide to it. I don't know if he's here tonight. I haven't been looking.
So D-Dev says, can you explain Red Book audio, quote unquote? So Red Book audio was a file format, really, that the Sega CD and PlayStation 1, TurboGrafx CD, a lot of early CD technology games used this file format, which basically constituted MP3s almost, what you would consider separate tracks. I always
looked at it as just like CD quality audio.
Yeah.
'Cause they're even like set up as tracks on the CD.
Yeah, they're
right?
So rather than the music of the game being embedded into the game's code, the memory is taken up on the CD or the disc as separate files, separate audio files that can be played in a stereo system, in a stereo, a regular music, stereo device. And so they touted this technology, Red Book Audio, as this. I guess I don't know why they call it that, but that's what it basically amounts to. Like, I know that some games are not considered Red Book Audio when the music is purely embedded into the game's code, and you can't just like listen to it like a track. And most of these Red Book Audio, they have a certain kind of quality to the music too. Like the sound, it's very much like a track produced separately from the game, and like you literally kind of almost, you know what I mean, Manny? I don't know if you could elaborate on that.
Yeah. So there are games that have music where they use like a MIDI mapper for the track, like a Super Nintendo game, Genesis game. Those tracks can like loop seamlessly because they're all performed live as you play the game, because they're all using synthesizer type sounds. So they're all samples being played. But what this is more of like a composed and recorded track that's burnt onto the disc as like a music CD would be, and the game code just calls out to play that track for the background.
Right, exactly.
It's really like nothing more complicated than that. It's just CD audio being played as part of your game music. Yeah.
Right. An interesting fact that I remember reading once is that the guys who developed Red Book Audio, Spencer Nielsen is one of them. He helped like coined the term, I think, and I think he helped develop it in some way, at least for the Sega CD side of things. And one of his partners was the lead singer of Duran Duran, Simon Le Bon, of all people. Really interesting. He Simon Le Bon from Duran Duran. He somehow has his fingerprints in Red Book Audio and Sega CD audio. And interesting stuff. D-Dub says, I've heard Red Book Audio. Usually only people mention it for PC Engine now. I never heard that it was PlayStation 1. Yeah, there's some PlayStation 1 games that utilize it. Not all of them. In fact, I think it was kind of an earlier practice, and at some point they just stopped doing it, and it was all embedded into the code.
I think Nintendo still does it all in code. I don't think they... Yeah. The best way to tell is if... I guess it's a little bit harder to tell nowadays, but like I was saying, like if the music loops and there's no like end to the... Wow, I died. If the music loops and there's no distinct cutoff of the track to make it sound like it's just replaying...
Yeah, then it's not Red Book Audio.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Red Book Audio definitely, every song has like this ending, and then like you wait a couple of seconds and it starts back up.
Yeah.
Just literally like repeating a track on your CD player.
But doing it the other way is better because you can use the music as part of the game. You could be more creative. Like, so perfect example is Mario Brothers. The music speeds up if you have less than like 100 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
Mario Kart, last lap, music speeds up. That sort of thing.
Yeah, you couldn't do that sort of thing with Red Book Audio unless you somehow programmed it to switch tracks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, it's harder than the previous stage. I got killed so bad.
Well,
I died so bad.
It's okay.
I'll give it one more shot.
Give it one more shot. I think I got really far in this game. If not, I think I beat it back in the day. You got killed dead, says D-Dub.
I'm killing dogs sitting on books, birds.
What did they ever do to you?
Yeah, really. Destroying homes. Who's the real bad guy here?
I think it's Keo.
Yeah. Flying babies. What are those? It's like a cherub or something. I don't even know what this is. What is it, like a cat in a plane?
Some weird enemies, I know.
Every time I shoot the dog, it barks. Man, ASPCA.
I know,
would,
right?
They'd be all over this. Or PETA, rather. PETA would be.
Yeah, PETA. Jacobian says, if you're strong, you can fly, you can reach the other side of the rainbow.
Sonic CD.
Yeah. That's one game that hasn't been requested tonight.
Yeah.
Interesting. Jay Mixon says, hey Tyler, out of all the systems you've played and owned, which one is your favorite? The Sega Genesis with the combo of Sega CD and Sega 32X, that trifecta as I call it, that by far my favorite gaming experience as a kid. Definitely the most nostalgic for all three of those combined. Followed closely by the NES.
Good old NES.
Oh yeah.
I had a game on the
What's-
Sega CD called Heimdall, and I think it was based on a PC game, but it was an RPG, and the game needed like, you remember the RAM cart that used to exist for the Sega CD? It was like a memory cartridge.
Yeah.
It needed like almost all the memory on there. The game took like 10 minutes to load, and oftentimes it just wouldn't work. It was the most fickle game.
That's really lame. I seem to remember hearing you talk about that before. Heimdall being really annoying.
Yeah, it would take forever to like load the map, to load the area. The battles were kind of cool.
I always wanted to play Shining Force CD. I never got around to it. I know that's like a remake of the Game Gear game, right?
Yeah. All right, I died. Yeah, it's a compilation of the Game Gear games.
Sega Steve in the house. What's up, man?
Ground Zero, Texas. You know, what's the other one no one requested that was good?
There's a lot of good ones, man. I think every game we played tonight is an example of a good Sega CD game.
Yeah, I'm just going down the list here. I just want to see. I just had it in my head. I lost it. Not Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure. Pugsley's good, yeah.
Pugsley?
I like Pugsley. Pugsley, yeah.
Pugsley from Addams Family.
The Pitfall game is pretty good on this, too.
Yeah, Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure. That was good. We had that on Sega CD, but we also bought it on the Jaguar.
Rebel Assault. No one chose that one.
Oh, yeah, Rebel Assault. Now, that one might get flagged for Star Wars music.
No one chose Dracula.
You know, Dracula is actually a really good game for what it was trying to do at the time. Like, it was pretty fascinating, the graphics. You were playing this, like, platformer inside a movie.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
You know what game I played a lot of? I played this to completion easily. Was Beyond the Limit Formula One Racing.
Oh, that had a big story mode, right?
Yeah. I like that game. That was fun.
Okay, wait, Manny, what was the game that that inspired Christian Eriksen with us? It was a Sega CD game. It was like a racing game. Mega.
Oh yeah, Mega Race.
Mega Race, yeah.
Because the actor, it was Christian Eriksen, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and then we looked his name up and found this other guy.
Yeah, other guy, Christian Eriksen,
Oh my
who
God.
became like the antagonist of
our short film that we made.
And he never even knew it. Did you ever contact him?
No, I never did. I never did. He'd think we were nuts.
Probably just as well.
Yeah.
I don't think his music career ever took off either.
No, I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about him.
Yeah, I look him up every now and then.
Mega Force, Dan, you had that one? Or Mega Race, I mean? Yeah. Mega Race always kind of felt like Cruising USA. What am I thinking? Crash and Burn. It reminds me of that was on 3DO. And yeah, it's like over the top, futuristic, full motion video racing.
Is this a Tom Zito game?
I'm not sure. I don't really remember playing this one too much. Now, what I do remember playing is Mad Dog McCree.
I remember seeing Mad Dog McCree in the arcades.
Yep, Mad Dog McCree, and also Lethal Enforcers 2, which was the Western shooter. Which Lethal Enforcers was all like urban, modern day.
Yeah.
And then Lethal Enforcers 2 was like the Wild West take on it.
Yeah, you're right. I remember that. We had the guns for that. Tom Zito game. There you go. Because he did all the other...
The FMVs, like Corpse Killer, and
Well, Beverly Hills it ain't. Just hope you do better than the last tactical operative.
Ray Rodriguez, good night, man. Take care. Thanks for being here tonight. And for those of you just joining, maybe we can get those likes up to 50. If we hit that like button, that would be really cool. Like to see that go to 50.
Scares the crap out of me.
He played Mansion of Hidden Souls too.
Ah, yeah.
Good luck.
They say it scared the crap out of him. That's what I was joking.
Oh, okay. I get it now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrible when you have to explain it.
It's your eyes and ears at 4 critical locations.
Are you hearing that buzz? That's weird.
No, I'm not. It might be coming from my microphone, though.
So make smart decisions.
Let me know if it's fixed.
We're in here.
Hey, thank you for your $1 donation. Ben. Ben says Sonic CD if there's time.
All right. How about I? No, I got to do Stellar Assault. All right. Yeah. Well. All right. Sonic CD.
Yeah, we'll do some Sonic CD for sure. Definitely, man. We can muster it. We might be up another 30 minutes, but
mustard it.
We'll mustard it. We'll ketchup and mustard it up.
I'm gonna hit start. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
But
Let's get into
like...
the game. I'm with you when it comes to skipping this stuff. You know, it was fascinating when we were kids, the FMV, but now it's like, I just want to play it.
I can't.
No,
Press
no.
A plus direction to select camera. B for camera shield.
Yeah. They make you watch this one.
Oh, there we go. All right. Switching.
Sal Hernandez, what's up? Did we have Sylphid or Shining Force? Had both, I think. Manny had Shining Force back in the day. I had Sylphid. I think he had Sylphid also.
Yeah, I did.
I'll be your contact out here on Main Street. Just keep a cool head.
Don't do it again. I shot the guy. I guess if I shoot him one more time, it's game over.
Yeah.
Things look blowing up around here.
What was that other one that they made, digital picture? I think it was Double Switch.
Mm-hmm.
That was one.
Well, and also Night Trap, right?
Night Trap, Double Switch, this one, Corpse Killer, and Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. It was just called Fahrenheit. It was the one with the firefighters. That one was kind of cool.
I just shot the cowgirl. This is ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous. Like the whoever requested this, they said cringe. Let's do a cringe game.
Is that it?
Yeah, Corey Haim was in.
Double
that's
Switch.
right. He was in Double Switch. Rest in peace, Corey Haim. Yeah, Slam City, Prize Fighter. That was another one. Sewer Shark. What are the other FMVs? Who Shot Johnny Rock? Who remembers that one? And then Dracula Unleashed. That was a really rare, obscure one, I think. And then It Came from the Desert. That was on Turbo, though. That wasn't on Sega CD, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think it was. So how can I tell where something's going down? Is there a way to tell?
Oh yeah, the karate one. What was the karate one called?
I love watching these people react.
I know they just go falling back like they're landing on a trampoline.
Oh, he's a tourist. Yeah, nice. What an idiot. Hey, they're having a gunfight. Let me just walk in between and take a picture.
This game was very self-aware.
Oh man.
It's so bad.
What a dope.
Supreme Warrior, that's right. That's right. Shot the granny.
Back to 3.
You know, okay, I haven't told many people this, but I wanted to when I was in college, I wanted to write and produce a movie that was a FMV game. That basically it was a movie that you watched, but it was like a fictional game that was like in the old style of these FMV games. And you watched as people chose the pathway that they had to go on, and you watched it's like watching a movie unfold, but it's a game. And it was the movie within the game was called Terrasect. I totally like wrote this whole thing. It was called Terrasect, and it was about these. It was almost like Blade Runner, but with instead of androids taking over human, instead of there being the replicants or whatever they called them in that movie. There were they were these aliens that almost like they lived would come down, and they were living in, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, living in human bodies and waiting for this one moment where there was enough of them that had implanted themselves that they could like unleash this like war against humanity. And it was interesting. It was this interesting idea that I thought of, and there was this organization that was around almost like Men in Black that was out to find the Terrasex and just determine which one, almost like Blade Runner and Snatcher, determine like who was an alien body snatcher and who wasn't. And there was all these interrogations that would happen, and that was part of the gameplay, was that you would have these interrogations with these aliens. And yeah, that was the weird idea I had for a movie that was an FMV game that you watched. Interesting stuff. I never made it, of course, but maybe one day.
Someday.
I don't know. Maybe it's a terrible idea. I know y'all would let me know and be honest.
Why is the game going black and white? Because I'm almost dead, I guess?
I think so, yeah. I think that's a good call. Hey, 53 likes. Thank you, guys. We did it. We got there.
Let's see what you got, amigo. Babies are so clean, you can perform surgery with them. No numbers, no traces, no problem. Big problem. Federal agents, on your knees, behind your head.
It's so bad.
It really is. I don't know if the game is glitching or if it's supposed to do that.
I don't know. I think you're dying, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jacobians, I don't know if I have any of the documents and outlines for that script. It never was a fully written script. It was just a really detailed outline that I had. Maybe somewhere on my old hard drive or something I do have it.
That was pretty cool.
Be fun to dig through that. Game over. He just punched your lights out. The guy's name is Reese.
Should I try again, or what do you want to do?
I'd say let's move on to Sonic CD. We'll get that request in, and then maybe end things on Stellar Assault and Wolfchild.
Yes.
Yeah, do a little bit of Sonic CD.
What was that game?
Yeah, I'm glad you requested Sonic CD. Thanks for that donation, man. Because I mean, how do we do a Sega CD stream without a little bit of Sonic CD? I mean, come on.
No Spider-Man v Kingpin?
That didn't make it in there. It's interesting. I did read somebody say that they want to see you beat that game, like play through it on a stream.
Someday. Only so many Saturdays.
You use the web trick from the video.
Yeah, I know. You know what I find amazing is watching the old video. I'm like learning how to beat the bosses, because I'm using my old strategies.
Yep.
It always bothered me that the D in CD couldn't be on the same line as the rest of the letters.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Now you'll never unsee it.
I know. I never really thought about that. That's interesting.
It always bugged me. I've got a lot of OCD for things like that, I suppose. The one thing I appreciate about Sonic games is that there's only one button. That's all you need to worry about.
Oh, well, that's what makes them so accessible too. Is that Sonic the Hedgehog is basically a platforming pinball game. It really kind of is when you think about it. It's like Sonic is the ball, the level is your pinball machine.
Honestly, this game is a very tough game if you want to beat it the right way. Because you have to go into the past and then to the future.
Yeah, to break the machines, and then
yeah,
if you want to get the best ending and really play the game the way it's meant to be, it is a hard game.
You only have so many opportunities, and you have to know where to find the machine to break. And I think there's a you know, a trap with the animals too.
Yeah.
And the levels aren't very linear either. I mean, you could go upper or lower.
Hey, Manny, why don't you pause for a screenshot? I'm going to make a screenshot here.
Okay.
That we can use for the thumbnail. Let's see. Get Sonic in a position here. Let's see.
He's just standing.
There we go. All right. And you want to give a thumbs up to the thing or something like that? It's funny when we do this live with people watching. I know it's pretty.
Are you
cringe,
doing
but
it? Can I?
I got it. I got it. Yeah, we're
Alright.
good. Sorry. I just realized though while we're playing a game, let's get a proper screenshot for the thumbnail.
Oh, my coins, my rings.
Oh man, I threw you off.
Yeah, you did.
I threw you off your groove.
Well, it's not like I'm trying to go for the perfect ending, so it's all right. Oh, I remember liking the bonus levels in this one. It was that like that 3D.
Oh yeah, those are fun with the UFOs.
You have to pop the balloon. Oh, is that what they were? UFOs? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Sal. Guardian Legend stream tomorrow.
TGL.
This music always reminds me of like WWF Royal Rumble for some reason. I don't know why.
Royal Rumble. So I was rifling. I lost my Switch earlier. I didn't know where it was. So I was rifling through drawers looking for it. And I came across. I wonder if you still have yours, or if you remember yours. The emulation station Nintendo DS game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's right, you made that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Printed out
no,
the
I don't
cover.
have it anymore.
Print out the little label to go on the
Wow.
R4 DS.
That was kind of like an EverDrive type of thing you made.
Yeah, yeah. And they had a bunch of emulators that worked on the DS to play NES games, stuff like that. Even had the back. Had like
That's
a nice little back
really
to
cool
it. Yeah.
thing that you made there, like the design of it and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a GameStop near me and I said, "Hey, you got any like just old DS cases?" And they're like, yeah." I'm like, "I'll buy them off you." The guy's just like, "Yeah, just take them." And then traditional.
This is back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, this was 2009.
Yeah. That's super cool. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was like when I started getting back into gaming, and I got my DS, and then I found that out, and I'm like, yeah, man, I'll buy I bought like 6 of those carts, and gave them to like people I knew.
That's
fun little
cool.
project. Probably more responsible ways to spend your money as a new homeowner, but that's what I chose to do. And I'm still in the house, so I guess it worked out.
Yeah, for real.
And
Looking forward to some Guardian Legends, says Sal. Dan says, will there be a run back for Castlevania 3?
Yeah, there will be.
I think you beat that on the stream, right?
No.
Or do we have?
No,
we
I
haven't
haven't.
streamed it yet. Okay,
We have
wow.
to do it. I wanted to kind of just let it build a little bit of hype, just a little, because that's like
I mean that's a legendary one. You know?
Yeah, that's the one. But I will say that it is very doable. Where are the bonus levels? Is that the end in this game? I know one.
You just get the bonus levels by beating a stage with more than 50 rings.
Okay, just beat the stage.
And you got to jump through the ring.
Yeah, yeah. Like one of the games, I guess it was number 2. To check the midpoint.
That's where you did the.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
all
this
right.
this one's more like the first game. In that regard. Yeah, the bonus stage was the closest thing we had to a 3D Sonic game for a long time. Yep. Yeah, these stages are fun.
Yeah.
The
We can
cool
never do
effects in
the
the sky.
Sonic 3 bonus stages.
Oh, I actually got really good at those. If I do say so myself.
Whoa.
The blue sphere stages.
You just can't stop running. Like, that's the problem.
Yeah,
Like,
that's part of the challenge is that you're constantly running in these stages. You gotta slow
Chill out,
down.
Sonic.
You gotta make sure you don't like stay on the grass too long because it drains your time.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, don't get on the grass. Or maybe it just slows you down. It's the water. The water drains your time, yeah.
That one
You
wasn't
did it.
bad. We got it.
Yeah.
Emerald. Chaos Emerald. The green emerald.
Mad Schmupper says, Tyler, any chance of doing a Mario stream on March 10th, Mario Day?
Hey, you know what? What day of the
Good
week
idea.
is that? What day is that?
Um,
Maybe we'll
that's
do the
gonna
Mario
be-
2 stream that day.
That'll be next Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday, huh?
That's-
Sure. Yeah, why don't we do
Yeah,
the
we
Mario
can-
2 one? I was gonna do it
We-
Sunday, but I didn't really put any notice out, so I kind of felt bad about it.
Yeah, it makes sense for Mario Day. We'll do that.
Yeah, you should be able to get through that game in, I don't know, an hour and a half maybe. Oops. Mario Day. Mario.
Super Mario Day.
Mario. And my daughter, Lana, will say Mario. We have a...
Oh, she's doing it. You're passing down the accent there.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I told her. We have some of the perlers. You know, the little beads to make... we have like a Mario 3 kit for that. So she enjoys
that's cool.
doing that. And she's like, Dada, I want to make a Mario for Mama.
Oh,
So...
that's sweet.
Whoa. There you go. So I'm like, yeah, she says it that way. That's weird.
What's up, PVZ Pizza?
Pizza.
Oh, I love Sonic, he says.
Well, that's unfortunate because we're about to change it.
We are about to change the game. But you caught the tail end of it. We're getting close to the end of the stream. We got 2 games left, and they are Manny's own requests. After all of your awesome requests, thank you guys for watching and requesting and your donations. It's all very appreciated. But we're going to end on 2 requests from the King of Games himself. And
First
what are you going to do first, Manny?
Stellar Fire's first. This one
Stellar Fire.
Yeah, this one has great music.
Stellar Fire, man, had some really cool visuals.
Oh, shoot, I loaded it twice. Did I?
Talk about pushing the Sega CD to its limits graphically.
Yeah. It's like the Star Fox competitor. There it is. Okay. So Stellar Fire had an awesome soundtrack, fun gameplay, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
have
really,
anything else for you.
Oh yeah, Dynamix. They used to release a lot of these games. Part of the Sierra family.
There was Dynamics and there was Crystal Dynamics.
Oh, Dynamics, not Dynamix. I don't know why I said it like that. Dynamics. Yeah, Crystal Dynamics. Did Total Eclipse and Gex. The original Gex. Total Eclipse was super cool back in the day.
Total Eclipse of Your Heart.
Yeah. That song is hidden in the game if you have a cheat code. Not really.
Yeah, this is like a tank game.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of a different game now. I do remember this game, but what was the one I'm thinking of where it's really pushes the Sega CD's hardware with great scaling, and it's almost like it's almost like Star Fox in a sense that you're behind the spaceship. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Hmm.
It's not Stellar Fire. We've figured that out. Oh man, what was that game? It had really, really good graphics. Really pushed its limits.
You're
Have to look
behind
up
it.
now. Yeah, you're behind the
It wasn't
spaceship.
Rebel Assault?
No, not Rebel Assault. This used sprite scaling.
Sylpheed?
Not Sylpheed. That was more FMV mixed with some early polygons. No, is that Starblade? Is that it? Let me see. Starblade, Sega CD. Says Kelly. No, that's. Oh wait, maybe it is Starblade. No, not the Namco game. Yeah, that's a Namco game. It's not Starblade. Wow, Sal Hernandez, $10 donation. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, Sal. Sal says, thank you, Tyler and Manny, for the stream. Appreciate it, man. Well,
Hey,
it's
you're
our
welcome.
pleasure. We enjoy doing it.
Some damage
And,
from these birds.
Getting to hang out with you guys.
Damn
every
birds.
Week. No, it wasn't Starblade. I'm going to look this up now. I'm going to try to find it. Sega CD, sprite scaling, shooter.
There's a boss around here, something like that. I died.
Scaling and rotation. Let me just see. I'll just type in Sega CD shmups. Let's look it up that way. It's not a shmup. It's like, it's like Star Fox. So maybe I shouldn't even look it up that way, but let me see if I can find it, guys. It had a name like this, like Stellar Assault, or it had that kind of name, Starblade, but it's not Starblade.
Don't know what to tell you. I mean, I could go down my. Is it? It's not a Japanese game, is it?
I don't know if it was developed by a Japanese company. I'm going through the list
it
here.
wasn't a Japanese release. I mean,
no, it was American. I mean, it got released in America. Looking through a list of games here. I'm just gonna Sega CD games list.
Laser improved.
all right. Laser improved. Thank you. All right, we're getting back in the
Andrew
saddle.
Brightwell. What's up, Andrew? He says, so glad I found you guys doing live shows again. Totally, man. Glad you found us. Yeah. We started this separate channel from the main channel. And I've mentioned it a few times on the channel. Probably due for another mention at some point in one of the videos. So we can maybe get some more people to subscribe. But glad you found us. Okay, I'm determined to find this game. I'm gonna find it. I got it. What was that?
I can't back up, so like I can only go in one direction.
Stellar Assault. Yeah, we logged some good hours into this game. I remember Dad and I. Remember Dark Wizard?
Oh yeah, man. Dark Wizard. What a great game. What a good game.
Did you guys have Flink?
No.
Flink was really interesting. Platformer. Really beautiful. Beautiful sprite. Sprite work, hand drawn, not hand drawn, but like, sorry, the later it gets, the harder my brain has to work to stay awake and think about what to say.
Yeah. Won't go much longer on this. I would just want to try to get to the boss or a boss.
Yeah.
All
right, scrolling through here. There's Mega Race. Oh, remember Microcosm? That was a cool FMV game.
Yeah.
You're inside the human body.
I think that was another shooter.
Yeah, it was.
You weren't kidding. Sega CD did have a lot.
It really did. Oh, Revenge of the Ninja is another anime FMV game that I never played. Yeah, Road Rash on Sega CD was very good as well. Oh, Secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's the one I was going to say we should have played.
Oh, yeah.
Or one night we should play it. Because that's fun.
One night, yeah, we should actually play a lot of it.
Yeah, yeah.
How long does it take to beat that one?
I'm not sure.
I found it. I found the game I was thinking of. Soul Star.
Okay.
By Core Design. That game, I don't know, maybe we have time, we throw it on for a second. Just to show you the graphics.
All right.
Really.
Let's do that right now. Then let's do that. Third World War. That I didn't know that was actually a game. What was it? Soul Star?
Soul Star, yeah.
All right. Here it is.
Yeah.
Remember,
if you guys haven't seen this game, Soul Star was way ahead of its time visually, or just what they were able to pull off on the Sega CD. It's really utilizing the extra hardware to do sprite driven graphics. Really well done.
All right, I'm hoping to be impressed. Oh wow, what a weird effect.
I think you will be impressed. I do think. Sega CD leftovers night.
Let's just see the controls.
Sega Steve says Soulstar is uncommon and kind of pricey game. Yeah.
Oh wow, it uses XYZ. Wow.
Yeah, people don't really talk about this game too much, but it's definitely a good one. Great one. Yeah, Eternal Champions, I agree, Dan, is it's great on the Sega CD. It's like a sequel, really.
I used to like to play as I don't know, he's that one guy that I guess he's a reporter or something.
Oh yeah, the very film noir looking guy with the yeah. He got his own Game Gear spinoff.
I think he was like a special character. Oh, I see. Wow, yeah, that's weird. That is Sprite though.
Yeah, it's all done with sprites.
Am I supposed to be moving forward? I don't know. It's not going forward.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, it's going on its own. Okay. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it could have had better sound effects, but
I guess the budget all went to the graphics.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a very puny sounding laser.
Pew 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 pew. This is where you get the pew pew laser from.
Exactly.
Oh, great. Shooting Cheerios. Very cool. All right. Let's get the M. What's that? I don't know. Whatever.
I think it's a better weapon.
Someday. And finally, the
all
Terminator.
Right, well,
we could have done
we're gonna do
Terminator.
The final. Oh, Terminator, yeah.
And Chuck Rock.
There's so many
Wonder Boy.
Games. I mean, it goes on and on. A Sega CD,
Wild Woody,
had so many great ones.
All right, here we go.
191 Desperado. Thank you for your donation, man. $5. Thank you so much for that. Let me see what you said. I couldn't really read it on the screen.
No better way to spend a Friday night. Thanks, guys.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Well, we enjoy it. We enjoy hanging with y'all and sharing stories and geeking over games.
Ooh. Excuse me. Man.
I think what blows my mind is Manny and I have found a group of people outside of ourselves that can geek out over Sega CD games.
Yeah. I know. I didn't expect the turnout to be good. But it's just as good as any other night. So that's nice. Wolfchild. I have this music? Please tell me I have the music.
Oh, I hope so, yeah. I don't think this opening cutscene had music, the Red Book audio. I think it starts when the first stage.
A is smart. Smart bomb. Fire jump, okay. Rapid, yeah, let's turn rapid on. I'm gonna go easy mode.
Oh, you know, a game that we haven't mentioned tonight is Wonder Dog. Do you remember that game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
big.
We just went from another. So Soulstar was core design. This is core design also.
Yep.
And so is Wonder Dog. Oh, no music, huh?
No, it's coming. It's just building up.
Oh yeah.
Hang on. I'll turn it up a little bit.
There it is. Yeah. Great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Wow, D-Dub, you've never played, never seen a Sega CD or Saturn? It's the only system you have no experience with. Well, I guess we've given you a nice crash course tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the games and see what it's all about, you know?
I always like this game. I feel like, let me turn down a little bit just in case. Oops, I sped it up. I don't want to blow people's ears out. So drop it a little bit. Yeah, it does sound like Altered Beast. So I think, Tyler, you had this and you came over. You got it like while you were visiting.
Okay.
And the version I had gotten was the Super Nintendo version, which didn't have the audio, of course. Like, look at the scrolling of the clouds. That's cool.
Yeah, great parallax scrolling. Great colors. Great color palette. Great use of, like, purples and it's just got a good design.
Yeah.
It's very pleasing to the eye. You know, there's a lot of games that you'll play where the graphics look like, you know, meshed together and garbage, and this is very aesthetically pleasing. You know?
Yeah. Oh, no longer a wolf.
All right. This stage coming up here was my dad's favorite song in the game, and for some reason he loved this. He used to put this soundtrack on and blast it on our speakers.
Really, this one?
Mm-hmm. Yep, this one. I don't know why he loved this one so much, but he would play this on repeat.
Wow.
I mean, it's good. I like it a lot, but yeah, I agree. It's like not necessarily like something you'd expect, like
it's
to
not
be
as
somebody's favorite.
Yeah, see, I always liked like high octane. Okay, I guess I like it. This part I like better.
Yeah, it picks up. What's up, Ben? Sega CD list goes on and on. Oh, a match mapper. No, I've never played the Sharp X68K. Never ever played it. Sega CD list goes on and on. All great games, and what a way to end Friday night with the games we all know and love. Oh yeah, man, for sure. D-Dub. Well, I mean, I know all of them. I almost bought a Saturn last week off Facebook, but it had no cables. and came with 5 Xbox 360s with no hard drives or cables. $40, but I didn't want to bother sinking the money. Interesting. Jacobian says, I wonder what Rocket Knight Adventures would have been like on Sega CD. Oh, yeah. That would have been cool. That would have been a cool upgrade.
Bounced around here.
D-Dub says, it must have made your dad feel something. Yeah, the music here? Absolutely. I know in particular, he really loved this whole part, the do-do-do-do-do-do-do of the music. You know what I think it was? I think it reminded him of Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes was like his favorite movie. It was a very Planet of the Apes vibe, that part.
Yeah, well, this is wolf, not ape. Planet of the Wolves.
Exactly.
Do you like the remakes of Planet of the Apes?
No.
No?
No, he hated the Tim Burton film. He hated it. And he... I don't know if he ever saw the... What year did the first reboot film come out?
I don't know.
I think he might have missed that. It might have come out after he passed.
Now, damn. Did he even like, where's the one where basically it's I haven't seen them all in so long, but it's like the 4th or 5th one. What's the name of that? Where basically...
Of the original series, it went Planet of the Apes, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, and then Battle for the Planet of the Apes. Those are the 5 original.
You liked all of them?
No, the ones he liked were... The ones he really liked were the first one and the third one. Escape. An Escape from the Planet of the Apes is more like a comedy.
Is that the one where they're like walking around on
Earth?
On Earth, yeah.
Like present day in the 60s? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one I was going to ask if he liked that one.
Yeah, he liked that one a lot.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he actually did. He actually thought it was a better, and I agree, it was a better film because it didn't try to, it did something new with the whole idea, and the ending was actually really, really dark, where the secret agent government guy like kills the ape child, and totally sets. They all die at the end. Spoiler alert.
Man, you're spoiling everything tonight.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, if you haven't seen a movie that's like 60 years old, oh man.
Oh no! It was right at the end.
Oh yeah, that totally is Altered Beast right there.
Yeah.
I think Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is the one that was the first rebooted one. Dawn, 2004. Okay, so he must have seen it. Yeah, he must have seen it and liked it because he passed away in 07. So I'm sure he saw Dawn. If I remember correctly, he liked it a lot. He didn't see the sequel, though. I know he didn't see the sequel.
Reading. Back when you had to read the CDs to load the content.
Oh, wait, no. I'm looking at Dawn of the Dead, not Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Let me see. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Oh yeah, no, it was way after he had passed away. 2014. 2011 was the first one, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. In 2014 came Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and then the last one was I didn't like.
I was gonna say did
again?
they
Yeah.
Follow the same plot, or did they branch?
Yeah,
and do
they're
something
all the
different?
same plot. War for the Planet of the Apes is the last one.
Okay.
I remember that one not being as good as Dawn. Dawn was great. The middle one was really, really good. J-Rod, yeah, the howl reminds you of the American Werewolf in London. Yeah, it might be directly inspired by that.
I always think of Island of Dr. Moreau for this game.
Oh yeah, very.
Because everyone here is like some sort of animal.
You're right, yeah. It's always interesting to think about what the programmers and designers, took inspiration from.
I wonder if this was just its own story, or was it based on like a comic or something like that?
Well, I can look it up. Let's see. Child. It sounds like a hair metal band from back then. That name.
Maybe you're thinking of the Wolf Mother reference.
Wolf Mother, yeah.
Because they had some wild hair in that band.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they had like a big afro. Wolf Mother. They were very garage rock.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath. Almost throwback. Wolf Child. The plot revolves around biotechnology researcher Cal Morrow and his son Saul. When the former is kidnapped by the evil Chimera organization, Saul uses one of his father's inventions to turn himself into a wolf-human hybrid that may be capable of defeating the organization. Designed by Simon Phipps, also responsible for the game Switchblade 2. The action is viewed from the side. Yeah.
So nothing else, just this was
it was originally released on the Amiga and Atari ST computers.
Wow.
In 92. By 93, it came to the other consoles. So I wonder what the Amiga soundtrack sounds like, because Amiga games are pretty well known for their soundtracks. I think people really have, great things to say about the Amiga soundtracks.
Yeah, I only know the Super Nintendo one, which had a really bad soundtrack.
Like lots of reverb.
I'm not sure if I remember exactly, but I know I didn't like it.
Yeah, I think the Sega CD version is the best version. Now, I've never played the Amiga version. This boss and the way this stage is laid out always reminded me of ActRaiser.
Yeah, ActRaiser, I can see that. All right.
Oh, well, guys, I think...
Cut it off.
We beat 2 stages, or I say we beat. I'm living vicariously through Manny.
3 stages.
Manny beat 2 stages. So I think we're going to have to call it a night. We've been at it for 3 hours tonight. Many of you have stuck with us the whole way through. So thank you all for being here. And we're ending the stream with 40 people still watching. It's crazy. Really, really crazy. We appreciate you all and had a fun time. What a great lineup of games we had tonight. You guys requested starting the night. I like to recap this stuff usually. It's kind of fun. The night started with Kevin Radigan and his request of Final Fight. Well, we started with Batman Returns, Manny and I, but then we went into Final Fight. We played some Lords of Thunder, Android Assault, Road Avenger, Soul Feast, Mansion of Hidden Souls, Keo Flying Squadron, Ground Zero Texas, Sonic CD. Man, what a night. Wolfchild. Crazy night filled with lots of awesome Sega CD games. That's it, guys. I guess we're going to end it. Hey, you have anything else you want to say, Manny?
No, thanks for coming and hanging out. Boy, it's pretty late. You guys, I guess we're all Well, it's late for me. I don't know where everyone else is, but
Yeah, 12:30 here, 12:38. Oh yeah, what time is it for everybody? I always like
maybe you.
being.
I'm the only one who doesn't value sleep
And
with my time.
what's funny is that sometimes the later we go, we start seeing some people from overseas pop into the stream, and they're like, "Good morning."
Yeah, really. I'm like, well, I guess 138. That's how I got. 138. Well,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, okay. Pacific Coast. Got some
Gotta,
Pacific Coast folks.
gotta rest up to take on Guardian Legend.
Oh, that's right. How do you prepare for that? Do you do like a whole Rocky thing where you like
Well,
train?
I'll probably I'm not gonna really sleep in tomorrow because we have things to do. So I'll probably catch like a nap midday. Usually, like before we go live, I'll like take like a 30-minute power nap just to like get myself in gear. I end up making up the sleep sometime during the week.
I somehow envision you doing a training montage like in Rocky 4. I think it's more fun that way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Working out my fingers.
Yeah. To that music, you know, Eye of the Tiger. Or actually, in Rocky 4 had that really, really cheesy 80s songs in that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
man,
that
a
was
little
like one of the
sneak
best
peek here.
montages. Yeah, sneak peek. Tomorrow we'll do this one.
Man, tomorrow night, be here or be square.
Be here or be somewhere else.
Be here or be Broderbund.
All right, guys. Thanks.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right,
Later.
Bye.